shouldn't share it. He should have to pull it up.
Game on.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Welcome back to Game On. This is Sports Morning Espresso Shot NFL Wiseguy Roundtable Edition. As you can see, I got the Wise Guys with me today. We're going to be breaking down NFL Week 11, of course, doing something a little bit different today. We're going to go through all the stuff, every game like we do. We give our opinion on the game, but at the end of this, we still will have the wheel of props. But what we also are going to do is we're going to put together some specific parlays that I think you guys are going to like. We're going to have to vote on our parlays together to make them a little bit more, a little bit more solid, a little bit more higher probability of hitting instead of us just putting random things on the wheel. Not that we don't love the wheel. We will continue to do the wheel. But I think you guys are going to like what we have there. We got our girl. Oh, God. We got our girl, Paige. I don't know if we'll get time to talk about it, but Paige has been in the news. She was at the Barstool Invitational, and it's not looking good for her.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away in
Bombs away.
Bombs away. But before we get to that, before we even get to any introductions, before we even say hi to the chat, I got to tell you guys something very important. Hold on real quick.
I love it.
Looking for smarter ways to browse and enjoy your favorite content without ads? Get the Perplexity Pro bundle with Rumble Premium for just $19.99 a month when you sign up before December 31st. Normally, it's $29.99 value. With Rumble Premium, you'll get ad-free viewing experience across all your devices and access to exclusive premium content. Like I was premium yesterday. You can check my show out yesterday. It was premium. No interruptions, just the videos and streams you love anytime, anywhere. Plus, Perplexity Pro boosts your productivity with unlimited research, unlimited uploads, exclusive member perks, and access to the latest and most advanced AI models for faster, smarter answers every day. Save over 30% on this powerful bundle. Head to rumble.com/premium or click the link below this video before December 31st to sign up and unlock your premium experience.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, booyah.
That's good stuff right there.
Do it. Steps, how we doing this morning, sir?
We're great. My Irish won yesterday. They looked good. Now we're ready for some NFL. We got a 9:30 kickoff, so we've got some early football again in Spain. NFL first time being over there playing Real Madrid Stadium this week. We know a little bit more about that stadium than last week. We were talking about the Olympic Stadium, and we didn't really know it was the Olympic Stadium where all that history went down with Owens winning the gold medal. Oh,
speak for yourself. I knew exactly what stadium they were playing at last week. I knew exactly what stadium and what dictator used to be there. Yeah.
Wow. We were like, is it grass? Is it turf?
Yeah, is it grass? Is it turf? Yeah, we should have been looking broader. Okay.
Except I wasn't trying to fool you yesterday when I said that the end of the third quarter got silly. Did you see what happened in that Notre Dame game?
Was it like the 2-point conversion pickoff thing? Like,
it was the fact that a guy that Notre Dame, because I was watching it because I cared about the spread, of course. And he threw that pick six, and then Notre Dame responds by picking off the 2-point conversion attempt and taking it back. I'm like, that's just silly,
Yeah.
Did you guys see what up cricket? Did you guys see Aaron cricket? Donald almost killed Pat McAfee yesterday for picking Notre Dame over Pitt?
Yeah,
he almost fucking killed him.
Did you see he's ripped out of his mind?
He's West Virginia.
He's been juicing.
That's cool.
Both of them have. Aaron Donald and Pat McAfee are on the sauce.
Oh yeah, Aaron Donald is a freak. He's always been that way though.
Yep. Crick, how you doing this morning?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here checking some scores. We had a couple 5-unit plays yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Good day in college.
We rode with you. By the way, yesterday during my show, Crick, we put together at the end of the show. Shout out to Blue. Shout out to Grass Guy. It won. The first leg was the Notre Dame, right?
Okay.
I mean, if coach is going to tell you he doesn't care that they win by or if they lose by 100, believe him, right? Okay. And then we did the UAB North Texas over that cashed.
Money in the bank.
And then we added Utah on the road laying the 8. Winner, chicken dinner. Now, my dumb ass decided to say, you know what? Chat gave me a winner here, but I'm going to add 2 more legs to it. I had the Huskies, which was gross, but they won. They covered. They blew out.
They covered, didn't they?
Yeah, they blew up. And then my dumb ass, this is where I got real dumb. I thought UCF could keep it within 23 of Texas.
No, sir.
No, they did not.
No, sir, they could not.
No, they did not. So I did not win, which sucked, but oh well.
We'll try to get that.
Speaking of, we will. Speaking of winners, Ghost dropping just winners. What did you say? 8-0.
8-0 NBA run right now. Yesterday we went 3-0 again in college football with Virginia, Boston College, and Oklahoma.
God, you're such a freaking savage, dude. I love it. Ghost.
Not only do I appreciate that Ghost just comes in here and drops the winners, but this man is hats off to you, sir. You're up here like me at 4:30 in the morning, committed every Sunday to be here. That's not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
It's not easy, especially when I went to bed at 11:30 last night.
Welcome to my life every day.
Yeah.
I got about as much sleep as y'all last night. I wound up going out with some friends of ours. We hadn't been out in forever, and they opened this new little bar in a spot where one used to be that we used to go to. And we went down there to check out the new spot and hung out with them. And shit, by the time I got home, got laid down, it was damn near 2:30 in the morning. I was like, God, Creed, you got to get up and talk to America tomorrow, man.
And we got Fear the Beardo here. Beardo, how we doing?
I'm doing good. I also didn't get too much sleep. I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning playing Arc Raiders with X-Wing and Blaine. So,
honestly,
that game is addicting and it's fun as fuck.
Honestly, when I saw that you fired up your stream and I knew it was like 11 something your time, I go, I wonder if he's just gonna stay up all night, because I know you've done that before. Just like fuck it, because I never know. When you do those gaming streams, sometimes it's like, oh, I'll go for 2 hours, and it's like 6 hours later.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a stream last night, but X-Wing fired up. He fired up some type of Legend of Zelda stream at 11:30, and I texted him. I'm like, "The fuck you playing Zelda for? Let's run some Arc Raiders." He's like, all right, let's fucking run it. But anyways, Cricket's actually in a good mood this morning. He must have been a good Saturday, because a few Saturdays ago, you were pissed off, grumpy. We had upset Cricket. Now we have happy Cricket.
I feel better today, man. I feel much better today. I don't have people kneeling on the 1 yard line and stuff. I'm not ready to wreck the whole world.
I love it.
I feel better, man. I appreciate that. I do. I feel good this morning, Beardo.
Hell yeah.
He's closet Notre Dame fan.
Hey, buddy, I'll tell you what, my kids are going to be too after they put them through college.
It's expensive. That's an expensive university.
Well, we did have a lot of upsets yesterday in college football, and I know Beardo is a big college football fan, and sad to see the season. We only got 2 weekends left, and but you know what, Beardo, don't be sad, because the end of the regular season just means we're one day closer to the best day of the year.
Army-Navy, man.
Army-Navy. Who doesn't love the Army-Navy game?
Man, fuck y'all.
I look forward to that game
like any other.
Every single year, man. Very patriotic. Makes me do it. I tear up. Every single time.
Me too.
Every week, man. I'm tearing up. The national anthem, the red, white, and blue, blood, sweat, titties, American football.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. They give their heart and their soul every day to protect this country. And then they have, just the time. I don't know how they find the time to put on a good football game for us,
I know, man. I know. And they put their bodies out on the line on the football field, and they put their bodies out on the line for our country. I love the Army-Navy game, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think, Ricky?
I don't know anyone that doesn't like
America. We love America. If y'all want to know how I feel about the Army-Navy game, you can go over to the Sports Picks channel. Go to the Spit and Truth episode from Friday night, and I'll tell you exactly how I feel about the Army-Navy game multiple times. We love America. That game sucks.
Grass guy says, "Will, you're a dick."
They're always bringing out like awesome uniforms for that game too.
Because that's the only thing worth seeing in that game. The pageantry around it's great. That football game's terrible.
Did you guys
What?
see the clip of me singing the national anthem behind cricket ranting?
Oh no!
Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
But let's play it.
I don't know where it's at.
have the
We're
clip?
not going to play all that this morning. Y'all want to see it? Go back to the Sports Picks channel on Rumble. Go to Spit and Truth from last Friday night, from 2 nights ago, and y'all can see all that if you want to.
2 nights ago already. Fuck, man.
I gotta know.
Dude,
But either way,
I am 99% sure
I don't give a fuck.
CBS carries that
Look,
game.
I don't give a fuck what channel Army Navy played on, because that's a terrible fucking football game every year. We love
No,
the
it's not.
service. We love the service academies. We appreciate everything
I
that our
love those
military people
games.
do for us. The Army Navy games are fucking horse shit. Every
Bet the
time.
under. Bet the under.
Every time. They're trash. Anytime you got a game that the total in the Army Navy game a couple years ago was like 25 and a fucking half. 25 and a half, Grass Guy. Make me throw up in my fucking mouth a little bit more. Those games are absolute
Are you
shit.
kidding me?
They should let Rudy. They should let Rudy play for Army and Navy in them games.
Come on, man.
I think it's
Especially
great.
those seniors, they're never going to play football again, man.
That's
They're in the
great.
fucking service.
Hey.
They're killing it out there. They're killing
Hey,
each
they're
other.
killing it. I love it. Shut up, Steph. I love it. Okay, I love the service members. I support all that. Those games are fucking terrible.
No, they're not. No, they're not. You can't look at the grade of football. You got to look at the. Is he like?
Dude, Steps, I didn't know you had pipes like that, man.
Oh man, dude, he was just going on this epic rant, and I just pictured him there with the Star Spangled Banner playing in the background as he trashed our service academies.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I trashed the football game. The football game alone. If they played that football game in like week 7, where everybody else was actually playing, there's a reason they put it standalone, because that's the only way they can get anybody to watch the motherfucker. But if you put it about week 7 when there's other games going on, if you'd played that game yesterday, it'd have been one of the lowest watched games of the day.
Crick, I don't know why Grass Guy's calling me a dick. I would have never known about this if I was just trying to do a show yesterday, and I have the whole chat telling me you've got to go watch this. So we spent like 20 minutes of the show yesterday just sitting there watching that. I mean, that continues. It goes on. You guys should go look at go watch it. It goes on for a good while. Cricket even comes off screen, and you think he's away, and he's got his avatar up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's still yelling.
Not only does Cricket want to repeal the 19th, he wants to repeal the Army-Navy game.
No, now the game, yeah, I'll repeal the Army-Navy game. That's fine. Y'all can get rid of that shit if you want to, because it's garbage. But
what's up, Matt? 66% of the money on the Dolphins, but overnight the line got better in Washington's favor. Reeks of Commanders bounce back. Oh, you are very sharp, sir, because we've got some of us that are going to be on that side with you. We'll get to that here in a second. We'll get to all of that. Let's say hello to our friends over on the Rumble side of things real quick, and then we will get into these games. Good morning. Well, Steps, you got this thing. But good morning, Lance. How we doing? B-Max in the house. How we doing, B-Max? Supporting's here. 8675309 is in the house. How we doing? Jamie's here. Oh, I didn't see. Did you and Jamie end up having a stream yesterday, Cricket?
we did, man. It was great. Y'all go back and watch that one. You can
Damn
watch
it!
me rant and raise
Tune in.
hell.
I got to go back. Yeah, I got to go back and watch it.
Y'all can watch me rant and raise hell on Friday night if you want to, but if you want some real good information and stuff, go watch Chris Corner from yesterday morning with Jamie coming in. Jamie came in and spit some knowledge on him, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Jamie. Hey, by the way, we're almost, and we might get there today. We're not far. I got 4,000 of y'all in here watching on Rumble right now. Shout out. Appreciate you. Make sure to smash the like button. We are like just a few hundred away from hitting 25,000 on Rumble. So let's make it happen.
Fucking go.
Let's make it happen. You do that, I promise you, we'll give you some guaranteed winners today. Get you some money in your pocket as we're heading into. I mean, we got a turkey to buy here soon. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I'm ready, dude. I'm so ready for Turkey Day, dude. I got the Yeti bucket, food safe bucket. I'm gonna put the bird in about 2 days before with the brine. Keep refilling it with some ice cubes and just let that bird just get happy in that bath for about 2 days.
Let that bird get happy.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna-
dude.
I want to answer somebody in the chat too. gonna answer somebody a message in the chat.
Mhm.
Supporting Electron, just let them know that all my picks on my locals channel are posted within an hour before the starting times.
Oh yeah. Oh, there are exclusive picks over on the locals page, but on Ghost's X, he does post them. He does wait till about an hour before, but right there, if you scan that QR code,
Boom.
it'll take you right to.
Boom.
Yeah,
Look at that.
and
Winners.
I put a free winner yesterday on my X with Arizona +6 over Cincinnati.
Easy money. They almost won outright, or did they? They did win outright, right?
Yeah, they won outright.
Yeah. How about that? What up, David? How we doing? Guys, we got our girl Paige. I don't know if I have time. I want to get to the I want to get to the picks and stuff first, but we have time at the end of this. Our girl Paige is taking some heat. Now, I don't know why people are surprised that she is a like. If you told me who's kind of a stuck-up, full of themselves type of person, I would tell you two things: a really hot chick and a golfer. You know what I mean? Like, you ever meet a golfer that kind of full of themselves because they can do something that like none of us can do?
Golfers really never.
Yeah, and then you add a hot chick into it, and if you have a hot chick golfer, of course she's going to be. But there was one. I mean, she looked real bad in one. I was like, okay, I can't even defend that. But I don't know why people are surprised.
Damn.
She's a cheater.
Oh yeah, no,
Cheater?
don't say that. She'll cry. She'll
Cheater in
cry
golf
again.
or in relationships?
Golf, I know that of.
Oh,
but
okay.
Maybe relationships too. If she's going to cheat at golf, she might cheat in relationships.
Damn, dude.
If you
I
cheat
definitely
at golf,
don't
you're a
cheat in golf.
You're
I
a
don't.
dirty dog if you do, man.
Have you guys heard my story, my golf story?
Tell us.
Dude. X-Wing's down here in Florida now. So I went golfing for the first time ever in my life. Real golf, first time ever in my life on Tuesday, on Veterans Day.
Dude, I just went for like my first real round like a month and a half ago, and I'm hooked, Beardo.
Dude, I'm hooked, dude. And you know why I'm hooked? Let me tell you this, Cricket. Hole 3. It's 8:30 in the morning. Hole 3. Never golfed before in my life. Okay? Off the tee box, I'm probably about 30, 40 yards away from the green after my drive.
Let's go, baby.
I take
Third
my
hole ever?
Third hole ever. But it was a par 3. Hole 3,
Okay.
par 3, so it was a shorter drive to get there to the green. I take my gap wedge. I'm probably about 40 yards away. Take my gap wedge. Bink. I punch it. I fucking punch it. X-Wing's like, oh, because he thinks that it's going to go over. This motherfucker, this guy, Fear the Beardo, I dunk it right into the fucking hole, dude. It didn't touch the pin. It didn't touch the green. Straight up Shaquille O'Neal dunk into the fucking hole.
For a birdie.
Dick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine.
Emphasis on Harry, dude.
Bro,
Dude, for Bird, dude. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm screaming, yelling, running in fucking circles, dude. The birds are all flying out of the trees because I'm yelling so loud, dude. I couldn't fucking believe it. On my third hole ever, I fucking dunked a birdie.
Dude, you're hooked forever, dude. I'm telling you. I didn't have as good a story that me and Buku went on Friday, man. And I chipped one in from off the green. Buku tells me it was 27 yards. This is what he's going with. I don't know how exactly it was, but I was off the green. Scotty Scheffler couldn't hit this fucking shot no better. Now it's for double bogey, and I'd already hit over the green twice. But by God, I chipped her in from about 27 away. And I'm telling you, dude, a good golf shot. You can hit 85 bad golf shots in a row. You hit one, you're like, all right, baby, I'm loving this shit. I'll be back tomorrow.
Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait to go again.
Oh, we're going to have to go one of these days, Beardo.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I feel like Barkley and Gibbs to have 10 yards rushing in every quarter. Every quarter.
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
make it happen. Hey, Grass Guy, did you tail that parlay that we did yesterday? Because it won. That you, Blue, and I schemed together. It won. My dumbass, of course, added a couple extra legs to it, and I went 4 for 5. But I hope you guys won. Good morning, Buku. How we doing? Golf is a sport in a way. I mean, it's something. Okay, where are we at? We got that. We have. Do you guys want to talk about, or should we get it? Okay, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to talk about the NFL trying to ban certain prop bets, or do you want to just get into the picks and save that for the end of the show?
Your stream, brother.
I'm leaving it up to you guys. What are you guys in the mood for right now?
I think it'll make a good video for your channel if you want to clip it out.
I think it would be. Okay. Keep talking for a second. Let me get everything pulled up.
I don't know anything about this, so this is new to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we have a new one of these. I got to share this with you guys. Our weekly Pat McAfee.
Oh,
there you go. Hell yeah.
Check this out.
Max become a millionaire.
Nope.
Sucks.
He did it again.
This guy sucks.
This guy sucks.
I'm gonna clip that one out too because he
love it.
really, really emphasizes on it.
For a million, man.
How does this money get up there like that? Hell, I thought it was just like we're 100,000 or something not many weeks ago. How we get all the way up to $1 million? He just decided what he wants to give away.
It's the money they're getting from getting from YouTube now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, did you guys see this? Draymond is 6'8".
Yeah, I saw this. Looking up at Wemby like a child.
Like, look at one point.
Draymond 6'8", bro. 6'8". He would
wild,
tower
dude.
over any of us. Tower. I'm a pretty good sized fella. Draymond tower over me. Look at Wemby next to that guy.
And then watch this. How do you defend that? How do you defend that?
I'm telling you, that right there, he looks 100% like one of those aliens off that movie Signs. When you see it like walking back in the alley or whatever, he looks just like one of those, dude.
Do you want to know Wemby's kryptonite? Other than blood clots?
Shit.
Actual kryptonite?
Steph Curry.
Oh.
Yeah. Look at that. Wet.
I didn't think Steph could do it back-to-back games, and he just said, hold my beer.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. He said, I'll do better than I did the other night. Watch this.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, where's it at? I got a lot of the Barstool stuff up here. Got this, got that. Oh, this is, by the way, I'm going to make a thumbnail out of this somehow and put my face on it because this is me. That is me.
You need to, yeah. You got to get you a woman that looks at you.
I've
like
moved on from Tom.
Yeah,
I'm all bought in. You know.
Yeah, get you a woman that looks at you like Mike Vrabel looks at Drake May. 100%. Then you will have made it.
Yeah, I still don't think he's the MVP though.
Not yet. He can be though.
I think it's Stafford.
A lot of football left, man. We're only really halfway home.
God, we got to talk about Philly in Vegas too. Being a crying.
That was a
bitch.
crazy game too.
About.
Which one goes?
The Patriots and Jets game, because depending on the line that you got in that game, you either lost, you either middled, or you won, because it was anywhere from 12.5 to 13.5.
I think the books were probably okay with what happened.
Yeah, well, one under. Everybody thought the game was going over.
Yeah.
I was happy with it because in my Survivor contest, spread Survivor contest, the line was 13. It landed exactly 13. So everyone lost. It was like 17% of people because a push is a loser.
Oh,
I'm with you, dude. I would never pick one of those numbers that didn't have a hook on it on that. I'll be damned if I'm going out of Survivor because I tied.
Yeah. I mean, it's rare, but it does happen. All right, here we go. So the NFL came out this week trying to get ahead of this sports betting fiasco that's going on in other sports. As we saw with like Major League Baseball, we saw some Cleveland pitchers trying to throw pitches because people are betting prop pits on certain pitches in like the third inning will be a ball or strike and stuff like that. So they're trying to uphold the integrity of the game. The NFL is getting ahead of it. And I think what they're doing is getting ahead of it in the wrong way. I think they should be more like what the MLB is doing and limit some of these sports bets, not banning some. But they come out and they virtue signal, of course. Mind you, this is the league that is trying to talk about integrity of the game, yet they don't do simple things to get the game right on actual bets, like bets throughout the game. Like, for example, we can't even call a tush push right? We have all the technology. You can see it clear as day on the camera that the guy jumped way early, yet actually two guys jump early for the Eagles every single time. Yet we can't get that called right because we can't, I don't know, hire a ref to watch the camera. We can't put 2 extra refs at the first down marker to see if the guy gets it. Instead, we have to have a ref that's 10 yards behind the ball trying to eyeball it. A lot of people think also that like, oh, they put the new chip in. That's how they do it. No, the chip is only for measurements. The spotting of the ball is still done by the refs on the field. So it's not like the chip. They go and look and say, did the chip show us that it got past the line of scrimmage or not? No, they let the refs spot it, and then they use the chip for measurement, see if it got across or not. So a league that can't even get that stuff right, but yet they want to come out and get ahead of these prop betting markets. Now, a lot of this is virtual signaling. They are banning certain wagers with their partnered sports books. One of them is inherently objectionable. So like markets or bets that are inherently or designed to be derogatory or inflammatory or otherwise based on subject matter against public policy, like players' injuries and safety and misconducts. You can't even bet on that anyway. So that's just stupid that they threw that in there.
Right.
But they have the ones that I think are silly are one of this one, detrimental by one person in one play. So based on an outcome, 100% determined by one person in one play, which there really isn't one person or one play in football, but they give an example of like a kicker to miss a field goal. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong with a kicker missing a field goal. It's not just on the kicker. And I think that's stupid. Or like a QB's first pass to be incomplete. I think it's stupid in the NFL because they're trying to ban these, or they have banned these with their partner sports books. And I think let's get into the fact that football is way different than baseball. A pitcher can waste a pitch, right? A kicker's not going to waste a field goal attempt. That's your livelihood. You miss that. I mean, you could be cut, right? A quarterback's not going to just dirt a ball. Maybe just field goal. We won't know if he's actually trying.
Go ahead and run that back one more time.
Yeah, your mic's doing something funny.
Mother bleeper. Justin Fields might, try to dirt a ball or whatnot. But what I think is silly about this is they're trying to ban it instead of doing what baseball did. Baseball's answer to this was, we're going to put a cap on it, which I'm fine. They put a $200 cap on it. That's fine. Most places, most sportsbooks, you can't go put 10 grand down on will a kicker make a field goal? Will a pitcher throw a strike his first pitch? You can't do that. Okay. Nor really should you. I mean, that's where we start getting a little hairy and cheating and whatnot. But if you want to cap it at a couple $100, fine. And the reason why I say this is for two things. One, the NFL is going down a slippery slope. They think they're invincible. We all know they're the biggest and baddest sport out there. They get the best ratings. This is a way to ruin all of that, because a lot of the reasons why people tune in is because of fantasy football and sports betting, which fantasy football is basically sports betting. You're tuned into a game that you normally wouldn't care about because it's a blowout or it's the Browns and Bengals playing or whatever, because you need your guy to get a touchdown. You need a certain guy to get an X amount of props. Maybe you need that kicker to make another field goal so you can go over your 1.5 field goals. That gets people tuned in. You take away a lot of these prop bets, you're not going to have people tune in. You're not going to. Your ratings are going to go down, and that's going to affect your sponsors. And then the second thing that's wrong with this is they're doing it with their sports books, their partner sports books. Well, okay, now you're just hurting your partnership, because if they have to ban these, if I'm not partnering with the NFL, I don't give a shit what you say. I'm going to put these props up because you know what? All those people that want to bet them are going to come over to my book now, and they're going to bet them over here. So now your partnered sportsbook is missing out on the opportunity to take in those wagers. And I think it's bad for I think what they're doing, what they've done now, I don't think is like that bad. I just see them going further and further and further and further, and eventually getting rid of most of these prop bets, which I think will ultimately end up hurting one, the sports betting market, but two, I think it will ultimately end up hurting the NFL ratings and whatnot. And then this big, bad, invincible NFL league, I mean, you can fall from the top real fast. I don't know. What do you think about this, Steps?
I do agree with you. I think the best option probably would be to just put a cap on it versus taking it away completely. I'm not sure how much it would impact like viewership and ratings and people like turning on the NFL or anything like that. I think that you do need to find some type of balance, because there is a lot difference in what goes into like throwing a bet on, let's say one pitch in baseball or a kick in football versus a full team effort to have to actually cause a bet to lose. You know what I'm saying? So there's also like, different algorithms and things that they can put in place, and like little firms that like monitor these situations that can pinpoint like weird money coming in and stuff like that. So it happened with the UFC fighter that fought a couple weeks ago. So it's going to happen either way. I think that there's always going to be people out there that are going to find ways to manipulate the market and cut corners and make money. It's just the most shocking thing to me out of most of this is, for example, the 2 baseball players that did it for like $7,000. It's crazy.
Mhm.
So I think that, we're just kind of on the brink of all of this stuff. And like the further we go down this rabbit hole, like you said, that they might continue to try to move the goalposts on it and stuff like that. Give them an inch, they might take a foot. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
What do you think,
Shohei
Bureau?
Ohtani still gets to play.
Oh.
That's right. Shohei Ohtani guilty as fuck. Yeah, this is just going to discourage new people, like, people who are new to betting, like me, who go to Prize Picks or Underdog or whatever. If you have DraftKings or FanDuel in your area, people who want to get into sports betting and don't necessarily want to go through like a smaller book where you can really get into the nitty gritty of some of these prop bets. Using some of these larger apps, it discourages that. So you're going to see people either just stop betting in general, or people are going to go to offshore accounts. So the NFL is going to lose money on this regardless, no matter what. I agree with you. I think you just put a cap on it with how much you bet on it.
Yeah.
But it's a slippery slope, because now that you are going to ban prop bets, what's the next thing they're going to ban next season? And then the season after that. And then they invested all this money into these sports books to be partnered with them. And sooner or later, what's there going to be to bet on?
Yeah. It's stupid. It's silly. You'll ban certain things, but you'll be happy to take DraftKings money or whoever is
exactly
sponsored with them. What do you think, Ghost?
I don't follow prop bets. It's just, it's tough to. I understand what they're doing with because it's so easy to fix something with with player props. Fix it for your buddy. Fix it for anything. I mean, it's inevitable to be able to take plays off, to be able to, I don't know, not do anything routine that you're supposed to do to make money. I mean, I get it. I mean, I guess there does have to be a line drawn, but it is what it is.
But it's not like these bets aren't going to happen. They're still going to happen. And like we've seen, this is being, now that it's legalized in most places, it's being monitored even more. So we are able to catch things that are fishy. And I'll go back to the NFL. I don't think, could it happen? Yes, absolutely in the NFL, but I don't think every play is so important in the NFL that I think it's way more unlikely to happen compared to a game like baseball where one pitch doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
in the NBA too, because you can purposely miss a free throw.
Mm-hmm.
Or for a guy like Tua, nobody expects him to make his first completed pass of a game. So if there's a prop for him to have an incomplete pass for his first pass of the game, I mean, nobody's going to bat an eye if he throws an incompletion.
Well, in that one, you would actually probably get plus money that he completes it. So if anything, he can manipulate it by like, hey, I'm going to dump this screen pass to my running back. You know what I mean? Yeah. What do you think, Crit?
Man, this stuff's going to be one of those things that's going to kind of evolve over time. We've shown you got all these different people, the U.S. integrities of the world, that they're going to catch you if it's really fun. I mean, the way they caught that guy in baseball last year, I have no idea, because that dude did it on a random pitch. Like the first time he did it in the bottom of the second inning. The second time he decided to do it, him and his buddy in the top of the third inning. Like, I don't even know how you spot something like that. And not because, I mean, baseball, let's be real. Like, if you're a pitcher, it can just get away from you sometimes and, throw it outside. But for whatever reason, I mean, they were able to track this stuff down. I think you'll continue to see that. I mean, I'm fine with them limiting some of the bullshit. There's a lot of stuff on there because here, I'll be honest with y'all, man. A lot of them props they're talking about banning are the props we should be staying away from any damn way, because you're going to wind up costing you a lot of your roll betting on that stupid shit. So I'm really not even upset. The only thing they're going to do is save my ass if they take all that shit away. they're not going to take all player props away. You're still going to have your anytime TDs and most of your over. Maybe they take it away on some of the the lower players, like guys that are third or fourth string on the depth chart or something like that, because those guys are way more likely to fix something than a guy that's a starter, because that guy that's a starter is already making millions and millions of dollars. The other guy may be on the league minimum, and he may have gambling debts or something. So, yeah, I would see that way more likely to happen. But all these big dogs, I don't think they're shaving shit. And I think they already offer too much shit to bet on, and it winds up getting us in trouble. So I'll be fine if they eliminate some of that. But player props ain't going to go nowhere. They'd be stupid to do that, man. Half the people have got into this stuff because they can bet that. Buku told me just the other day his favorite day of the week is Sunday, where he can just sit in his chair, put some prop parlays together, and hang out. He don't have to go real deep on them, bet a bunch of money, but he can sit there, pick a few parlays, and have a bunch of fun. And there's a lot of people like him all over the country. And if they take that shit away, it'll hurt the NFL worse than they realize.
Well, yeah, I mean, this has to get approved too. Like the books, like whether it's FanDuel or DraftKings, they have to approve the NFL's request for that. So,
they're partnered with them. They're going to probably do it. The NFL has all the leverage.
Yeah, but they're paying a lot of money for it. They're paying a lot of money.
But I mean, you start doing this. What's them from? I mean, we already see them bitching about.
It is a slippery
sports.
slope.
Yeah, you start banning fantasy sports, because that's what prop betting is fantasy football. And we've seen more and more lately. I've seen in all sports, players come out and bitching and complaining. Oh, someone yelled at me because I missed. I didn't go over my points or something like that, and they're just being really mean. I'm like, dude, you get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah,
people are going to yell at you. They're going to yell at you no matter what, whether they have you in fantasy or not.
You play a professional sport, you haven't been yelled at some point in time in your fucking life. Toughen up, rub some dirt on it, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's play a professional sport, and I get told I'm gay every single fucking stream I play. Okay,
not this stream yet. I'm still waiting for someone to say it.
You gotta have tough skin out there. This is real life.
That's exactly right,
baby. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm curious what you guys think about this. Comment below, smash the like button, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.
I do believe it is a slippery slope, because you don't want to have people start going around the back alley to some local book to do all these bets, because that's the last thing, the direction they want people to go.
And here's what the thing is: if you're the book that keeps offering them, you don't have to partner with the NFL. But if everybody else tries to take them away, and you decide, hey, we're still going to offer player props, what do you think is going to happen? Everybody's going to come over to your book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or they'll go offshore books.
Yeah, Ghost, you're right, man.
All right, for those of you that are new, I see we do got some new people in the chat. What up, Big J State? We got Never Married in here. Spartan's back in here. RC Mean. Good morning to everyone. Here's what we got going on. We're gonna get into the picks. We're gonna get into the games.
Oh yeah.
We got an early game, so we're gonna get to that one first. How we do this is we run through every game. We give you our opinion on them. We are in a contest. By the way, congratulations to Heavy Steps yesterday. Or last week went 5-0, our first 5-0 on the season. We are in a contest where we have to make 5 picks against the spread every single week. Look at this. I mean, Steps caught up to me. I was in the lead. He was at 25. Obviously, he had one game already picked this week that pushed. But now Ghost, Steps, and I are all tied at the top. So we will see. Beardo, you're coming. Listen, you get a 5-0 this week, you'll be right there with us. That's all you need.
All right.
That's all you need.
Good morning.
So we make our 5 picks for our contest entry, but what we're going to do different at the end of this, we do this wheel prop every week, and we spin the wheel. You guys throw out props and stuff that you like. We throw out props that we like. We add it to the wheel, and we spin it, and we create some parlays. But what we're going to do at the end of the show too is we want to give you guys more bets, but we don't want it to be random. So what I thought it would be fun is we got 5 of us on this panel. We all throw out something like, okay, throw out a quarterback that you like to throw 2 or more touchdowns today. So we'll all nominate someone, and then we vote. And let's say I like Matthew Stafford to and it doesn't matter the odds. Don't just try to either do something that's super safe or something that's like a touchdown prop. Don't just pick a guy because he's plus 500. Pick someone that you're going to put money on, that you would put money on to win your bet, because we're giving this out to people. I want them to be confident in these. So whether it's a plus 200 or a minus 200, I don't care what it is. But like Matthew Stafford, I throw that out, and I need 2 other people, 2 of you guys, to agree with me. If you agree, we add it to one of the legs, and we'll do 3 leggers. So that way we'll have a bunch of different 3-leg bets. in different categories, whether it's kicker props, whether it's interceptions, all the who to score a touchdown, all that fun stuff. But you got to get 2 other people to agree with you. That way, a majority of us agree on each leg of that parlay. And if we don't get enough people to agree on one, then we'll just throw more people out there until we do find someone. I think it will be kind of fun. But before we get into all that,
I have one.
Who do you got? Hold on.
Navy.
You probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and is not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience with Premium. You get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for, and you get access to, like, I was premium yesterday. I might be premium later today. Extra bonus streams. Plus, premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium or click the button down below so they know I sent you. I am a part of the creator program, so you'll be giving me credit that I sent you that way. And use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium. Promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. All right, what do you got, Bureau?
Blake Horvath, Navy quarterback, going to throw 2 touchdowns in that Army-Navy game.
Atta baby. That's got to be some like 10-1.
Dude.
Yeah, because nobody's throwing 2 touchdowns in that fucking game.
Hammer it.
That's exactly why. Probably 150-1.
Thank you, Star Fox. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get into this, man. We gotta. Well, I don't know. Do we want to praise my Patriots first? 9-2.
We ain't done
Their
that.
uniforms.
Why not?
Those uniforms are dope.
Yeah, they were sick. All
I
right.
like those.
We got the Commanders and the Dolphins. Dolphins are currently 2.5-point favorite. Sharp money in on the Dolphins. 66% of the bet, 68% of the money on the Dolphins in this one. The Commanders are the first team in history, I think, to be blown out by 20 or more points in 4 straight games. Dan Quinn has taken over defensive play calling. Dolphins just beat the Bills. They're high on life. You've got Mike McDaniel out there driving past a Bills bar, trolling them. He says it's AI. I don't know what to believe because it seems like something he would do, but also it could be AI. Who knows?
Is he getting fined for that?
No.
Okay.
He didn't do anything wrong. He just drove by and smiled. It wasn't like he was like, fuck you motherfuckers.
Gotcha. Okay.
He ought to be allowed to do that if he wants.
Dude, if I was him, I would have gone into that bar and bought everyone a beer. Be like, hey, that sucks. You guys lost. Let me buy you a beer because I think they would want to. I mean, even if their team lost and whatnot, I would still think like, hey, let's have a beer with Mike McDaniel. That'd be kind of interesting.
Capri pant wearing ass.
He was probably only down there in that area to pick up a bag from his.
You're right, Big J. You're right, Big J. They are the Redskins. That was my bad.
Absolutely.
Redskins. Who wants to go steps? Do you got anything in this one?
Yeah. You might want to. I mean, I'm probably going to be on an island here, but I'm taking Miami -2.5. Listen. A couple factors for that. First of all, their sharp steam coming on Miami. That line has moved out because of sharp money. I'm not scared of it. I think it was like juiced at 2.5 last night whenever I took it. But just some underlying metrics here, statistic wise, DVOA, defensively. These two teams have told different stories at the first part of the year compared to kind of the second half of the year so far. So coming into this one, in the first 6 weeks, Washington was ranked 8th and 13th in offense and defensive DVOA. And since week 6, they're ranked 26th and 31st. So I think despite Dan Quinn taking over play calling, I don't think that he can fix the talent on that defense. I think that they stink. I think they're old. They're old and slow. That's what I was getting ready to say. They're a little bit old and slow, especially linebacker play. I know Bobby Wagner is a big name, but yeah, he's a little bit older, a little bit slower. They're going to have a tough time matching up with the speed, I think, of Achane and Waddle. Tua's played well. Like the stats say that he's played well. Their team hasn't played well, but I guess maybe because he's been throwing the ball a lot because they've been down. But I think that this team's playing a little bit better as of late. Washington's going in the opposite direction. I think, like supporting said in the chat, the Redskins are tanking at this point. They're mailing it in. I think they're going to lose, especially in this spot. non-Jag favorites in international games are 28-13 against the spread. So if you're a favorite and you're not the Jaguars, you're hitting at 68% of the time. So all that factored in, I like the Dolphins minus 2.5. I do have a best prop bet in this one too. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that now or if I'm gonna save it for the end.
Throw them out.
Okay, so I like Kroenke's Kroenke Merritt's rushing attempts. It's set low at 7.5. I think that contributes to Chris Rodriguez's role, kind of increasing a little bit, but he still is the main back in the backfield. He's gone over 10 plus rushing attempts in 5 of the last 6 games, and his line's set at 7.5 this week. So I like his over rushing attempts.
Okay. That stat you were talking about favorites, I dug into that a little bit more on the international ones. If you look at the splits between like big, I don't want to say big favorites, but favorites of 3.5 or more versus 2.5 or less, it's actually the trend is better if you're a 3.5 or more favorite than less. Not saying that you're not wrong on that one. I'm just saying that you dig a little bit deeper, you see. Because I mean, if you're under 3, are you really like a favorite? It's kind of a coin flip in that one. Okay, Crick, you got anything in this one?
Yeah, dude, I love the Redskins in this game. Why in the fuck is that line only 2.5? What'd you just say? First team in NFL history to lose 4 straight games by 20-plus points. The Dolphins coming off just shellacking the Bills, feeling real good about themselves. Why the hell would that line be set under a field goal right here if the books weren't scared of it? I feel like they're begging you to take Miami in this thing. They only got to win it by a field goal right there. I'm taking the Redskins on the damn money line, and I like Marcus Mariota over 26.5 rushing yards.
Atta baby.
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. You say Mariota over his rushing yards?
Yep, over 26.5.
Let's go.
The Lion King says sit or bench Debo. I have him in a flex and fantasy. It depends who your options are, but I think Debo he's due for a good game. By the way, the Never Married says, hey guys, we were first time watchers. Well, welcome in. We just launched a brand new football podcast called Imaginary Football League Comedy Football. All right, I see you dropped a link up there. I'll check that out. You guys should go check it out. That sounds interesting.
Hell yeah. What you got on this one, Beardo?
I don't know why I'm on Miami. I don't know why. I just don't trust this Redskins team. The past couple weeks with Mariota, listen, I thought Mariota, I was convinced earlier when Jaden went down the first time this season that Mariota could run this offense just as good as Jaden. And the past couple weeks have not been the case. I do have a prop that I am playing in this game. And this isn't trolling. This is legit. Zach Ertz, first touchdown.
Oh, first? Okay.
This is legit, he said. He came
out.
Zach Ertz, first touchdown.
I already bet it at 12-1.
Let's fucking go. See? Let's go. I do
like
Zach Ertz, first touchdown. I am putting together a same game parlay on Prize Picks. So I need some. I already have Zach Ertz touchdown and Mariota over more on his rushing yards, 25.5. So
I've got a bunch of props for you that I bet in this game. So we'll get to that in 1 second.
Okay,
real quick,
but,
I gotta get
I like Miami.
Miami, okay. The Lion King, thank you. Gifted a subscription here to Game On. I appreciate that. Over on the Rumble side of things, the real MVP. We appreciate that. Ghost, talk some sense into stuff in Beard, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to have a continuation of what Cricket was talking about here. Last weekend, the Lions got shellacked the Commanders got shellacked by the Lions. Miami's riding a high after beating Buffalo. The Lions only set at 2.5. All the money's coming in on the Dolphins here. I'm showing overwhelming money on the Dolphins right now. I mean, this game's already almost up to $1 million being bet on this game right now. The public and the tickets are all over the Dolphins in this spot. I like them going overseas here. I like it in the spots. There's no home field advantage here. Give me the Redskins and a contest pick on this one.
Okay.
Let's go, Ghost. Love that.
Big J says, he goes, I like parlays with 5 anytime TDs, but I can't hit any. Well, you came to the right show, so we're going to hit some today. We hit a parlay yesterday in college football. I was so nervous to add a total because I suck at totals. But Grass Guy was like, well, if you don't feel comfortable with it, then, we don't have to throw it in there. I go, you guys are telling me this total is going over. I'll trust you on it. I just don't let me pick the total because I suck. That thing came through.
I had under 45.5 in that Alabama-Oklahoma game, and I thought it was absolutely dead. It was like 23-21 going into the fourth or something. I think they might have, if they got a field goal in the fourth, that was the points. And if that thing stayed under, bro, I don't know how it stayed under.
The Transformation Channel says, will the Lions beat the Chiefs today? Well, the Lions play the Eagles, if that's what you mean.
Nope, not today.
So the no, Lions beating the Chiefs, because I guarantee you that ain't happening today. But we'll get to all those games. I suck at sports betting in general, so don't feel bad. Mark and I have been talking like in some of these games over on X. I need this, I need that. Oh God. Yeah, these primetime games, man, they're tough to bet on. I like the Commanders in this one. If you go back, obviously the Commanders are the first team in NFL history to lose, 20 plus points in 4 straight games. But if you just go back in general and look at you get a lot bigger sample size from 2012. If you look at how has a team done when they've lost by 80 plus points over a 4-game span, you get a way bigger sample size. And in that next game, a big bounce back spot by that team, covering at a 64% rate. And I do think this is a good spot. Dan Quinn clearly is feeling the heat. He's taking over play calling. This is an older team. I hear all that. I think both these teams suck. I do. And I got a team that is coming off a high and beating one of their rivals, right, and feeling good about themselves. And I got Dan Quinn and them that are desperate to put together a win. They know their season's done, but just, do something. So I do like Washington today. They are a contest pick of mine, but I also think there's a lot of value on these Washington player props because there's a bunch of guys that I've never even heard of on here. And Miami's defense isn't good. I mean, they traded away a couple of their best players, which they weren't really that good anyways to begin with. But here's some of the props I got over on Kalshi today. I got Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, the running back for Washington, to get over 40 yards. I got that at 2-1 right there. But, I mean, I think his line's at like 22.5 or something like that. I got him over 40 yards there. I got something named Jalen Lane from 30, 40, and 50 yards laddered up to go over. I mean, I think it takes one catch for these guys. I mean, you're talking about 30 yards. I mean, someone's got to catch the ball for Washington, right? And the only guy that's healthy out there is Debo, but Debo hasn't done much. I've been staying away. I do think Debo's a good play today. I've been staying away from him just because you just never know. But yeah, I got Jalen Lane, so 30 yards, 40 yards, and 50 yards. I've got the Redskins defense to score a touchdown at 8-1. Why not? International game, something like that. Can you see old man Bobby Wagner catching a pick and just running it back or scoop and score? Yes. No. Yes.
And getting caught from behind.
I got something named Malik Washington parlayed with Jalen Lane to both score a touchdown. That one is at almost 20-1. And what else do I got in this game?
You ain't gonna bet Ollie Gordon touchdown, Will?
No, I stayed away from whatever an Ollie Gordon is. And that's all I got for this game. God, I got a lot of prop bets over on Kalshi. So that's what I like. I think the value is on the Washington players because everyone, I mean, they're the dog. But everyone, I was comparing their season stats to what the betting market is, and they're all low. And I'm like, well, if they're ever going to go over their season average, it's going to be against this Miami defense. In an international game, standalone, unique game, weird things are going to happen. So that's who I like there. Also, real quick, Crick, if I told you, and we'll get to this game, but if I told you there was one game today that there was going to be no touchdown scored in, which one would you?
Probably Panthers. Probably Texans.
Texans, Titans, no touchdown. I got 33-1.
Let's go, baby.
Dollars to win 500. Why not, dude? Could you just see that being a 9-6? Just Davis Mills?
I could see that 100%.
They're going to kick
another
off.
one. You look at hell. It might same thing might happen in the Panthers Falcons game.
It just might.
I think I might know what's wrong with your mic.
What?
You're how you run. You're running your AirPods through your. How you doing that?
It's through that's Bluetooth in my computer. It has nothing to do with the mic.
It could still be messing with your inputs and your outputs.
How? It's not connected to.
I don't know. I can hear myself on somebody's.
Yeah, I hear
What?
you on someone's.
I can hear everybody. I can hear everybody on somebody.
Has my
But I
thing been
just-
doing that? I might let me refresh. This real quick.
That's why I'm wondering if
What about now?
Hello.
We can hear you.
No. What? Oh, maybe it's Beardo. No. Nope. I can still hear it. I can still hear myself.
It's okay.
It's all right. I'm just saying. I think because I was looking into AirPods and like how it was done and like how you can mess with like the settings, and I just wonder if that's why.
Sometimes I have
My
my
AirPods are-
headphones too loud, and the sound bleeds through my headphones into my microphone. Sometimes.
Yeah, my AirPods are Bluetooth to my Mac, so it shouldn't do anything with my mic or anything like that. But we'll mess around with it. Here's what I'll do. You guys talk about the next game. I'll hop out. I'm gonna reset this thing real quick to see, because I feel like I need to. I just leave this app open, and I feel like I need to close it out and pull it back up every time like Beardo does. But I'm a rookie.
Okay.
We
You know what
got
I mean?
what is the next game? Is it the Bengals Steelers?
Let's see. The next
Panthers Falcons at 1.
we got Bengals Steelers.
Okay. On action. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow the action line.
Gotcha.
We got sharp money on the Bengal. I also notice it's when I start talking fast too, it starts fucking up. It shouldn't do that though. Bengals 5.5 point dog. Sharp money on the Bengals. Big money on the Steelers. 39% of the bets. 51% of the money. Just take it away, Steps.
All right. So I do not have a side here. I would probably lean the Steelers in this one. Just the Bengals have been a disaster defensively. They're dead last in DVOA. Their last versus pass and run. They're bottom 5 in pressure rate. They don't have Trey Hendrickson. Shamar Stewart, their first rounder, has been out, so they have not been able to get a pass rush. And Rodgers' splits are pretty massive when it comes to pressure. So 39% completion percentage when he is getting pressured, and 74% from a clean pocket. So, you know, the old gentleman can pick you apart if he's not getting pressured, and you might see that today a little bit from Aaron Rodgers. Also, Steelers defense is trending up. They were able to shut out the Colts there a little bit, especially Jonathan Taylor, holding him to season low 45 yards. And then last week with the Chargers, I think it was last week, holding him to only 11 first downs and 300 yards of total offense. So also home and road splits for Falco are pretty massive, albeit it's only been 4 games. But at home, he is averaging 37 points per game, 450 yards.
What's his name?
Flacco.
Okay.
Joe Flacco. And then his only road start, they scored 18 points, 268 yards. So I just think Bengals defense is too beat up. Steelers defense is kind of peaking here. I think Rodgers can have a pretty good game if he's not getting pressured. And Cincy offense craters on the road. So I would probably side with the Steelers here, but I do like the under here. It opened at 50. It's down to 48.5. This is a divisional game as well. And you're looking at some high wind weather here. I think they're going to average 17 to 18 mile-an-hour winds all day. So this is one of the games today that I looked into on the weather report. So I did take the under in this one, but would lean the Steelers.
You're muted.
No, he's mouthing faking. He's awful. You look like those people who are like those stupid TikToks are like, guess which one of these people are singing, and like 10 of them are lip syncing and one's singing. Like, that shit's so fucking gay, dude. Sorry.
Hey, by the way, I do have access, so I don't feel bad talking about this because 1, it's been out for a few days, and 2, Warren Sharp made his picks free. So I'm gonna go look through some of his prop stuff and whatnot. But I do have access to Warren Sharp's betting card this week. He made it free for everyone, so I don't feel like I'm ruining anything.
There you go.
And
Okay.
who that? Warren Sharp, the guy that made this big ass book.
Who dat?
Okay.
Trench report. The Will report.
Yeah, the Will report. Baby. Will report is in action. Oh, by the way, the Will report. Let me pull that up. Because there were some interesting things on there. We like to look in the trend. Another reason why I like the rushing props and stuff like that is because if you do look at the Will report, I got to reshare my stuff. Hold on. This is very professional. Very professional. The Redskins, to go back a game real quick, 3rd on here on the biggest advantage in the trenches, and I think they don't have a rushing advantage on here. I bet all these, by the way, all the running backs today except for San Francisco. if you follow this just the rushing mismatches. There we go. There is someone echoing a little bit. It's fine, not a big deal.
I don't hear it at all. That's crazy.
If you could just hear it in the background, but anyways, if you follow these and you just bet the running backs rushing yards over, this thing goes like 4 out of 5 every week. It's crazy. But on the trench report, we do have, or the Will report, we do have plus 20 for the Commanders in the trenches. And then for the Pittsburgh game, the one we're on right now, the Steelers have the biggest advantage of the week. Huge edge. I mean, anyone going up against Cincinnati is going to have that. But I'll give my opinion on the game here in a second. Ghost, what do you think about this one?
This is a revenge factor game where the Bengals embarrassed the Steelers on their own turf, and now they got to go back in where Joe Flacco just lit the Steelers up. I believe that was his first game with the Bengals, if I'm not mistaken. But he lit the Steelers up. Now this is a revenge game factor. I think Aaron Rodgers is actually going to light up the Bengals. I think this is this. I don't know about this total. I know it's dropped, but there is a lot of money coming in on the over. But as for, I'm completely laying off this game. But I do like the Steelers to cover that number. I think they win this game by at least 10.
Ooh, okay, Beardo.
Yeah, the last time these guys, the Steelers and the Bengals played, didn't they both score 40 points on a Thursday night game?
33-31, but it was like one of the most entertaining Thursday night games we've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty high scoring, and yeah, it was a close game. I'm on the Steelers too, winning, but I think the Bengals cover that 5.5. I think this is going to be a close game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a gut feeling, or what do you got there?
Just gut feeling.
Gut feeling. I like it.
Gut feeling, man. That's the best way to go. What
up, that savage vlogger? Good morning. Good morning. Well, since Crick's away for a second, I guess I'll give my take on this one. I do like the Steelers in this one. Trey Hendrickson's out again, and we went over, especially in the Warren Sharp book, it went over this a lot. We went over it in the summer because we didn't know if he was going to hold out or not. The Bengals defense, when he's not on the field, so when he's on the field, their run defense is actually 9th in the league. When he's off the field, they are 31st. Just god awful. The only team worse than them is Beardo's Giants when it comes to stopping the run. The Bengals, when he's not on the field, the Bengals on first down runs give up 7.2 yards per carry. Think about that. You just be square and run the ball on first down against this Bengals defense when Hendrickson's not on the field, and you are looking at second and short. It's crazy on average, second and short. So this line has been weird to me all week. I didn't like 5.5, but it was 5.5 Pittsburgh going to Cincinnati last month, and now it's 5.5 at home. So it has adjusted a little bit, but still, it doesn't make any sense to me with how bad the Steelers have looked the last 4 weeks. So give me so the fact that this line has stayed where it's at, I think the Steelers are going to win and they are going to cover. And some of the bets I made today on this one was I even contemplated I have Steelers in one of my survivors, but not my big one. But I did bet because I do think there is a huge running advantage in this one. According to the trench report, there is. And then last time they played, Jaylen Warren, I think, had 121 yards rushing. I don't see that being any different. I did ladder Jaylen Warren 80-plus yards, 78-plus yards, and 100-plus yards. I don't know why I did 78, but I did. But, yeah, I think Jaylen Warren has a good day. I think he gets in the end zone. I like laddering his rushing props there. I think this is going to be a big game for the Steelers. And what better way to protect your old quarterback in Rodgers than just, hey, let's hand the ball off and establish the run, especially when we have a huge edge when it comes to running the ball in this one. So I do like the Steelers and the Steelers to cover in this one. Although I did not make it a contest. Yeah, I did make it a contest pick. It is one of my contest picks, Steelers minus 5.5.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Moving on to the next game. Sorry, I got like 50 things pulled up because I'm checking all my contests. By the way, Beardo.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm one of 2,000 people left in the $1 Million Survivor. taking the Packers today.
I don't blame you.
It's probably a good call, right?
Is that outright or
just
on the
a win?
spread? Just to win.
Just a win.
Yeah, I don't blame you. In New
If
York,
the Packers can't beat the Giants today, I deserve to lose Survivor. Okay.
you might.
You know?
You might. Hey, listen, the horse is prepared for battle. But
Oh my
victory
God,
comes
we're
from the
gonna
Lord.
get to that. Well, I got a clip ready and everything.
Let's go.
Game of the week of the century. It was speaking of a revenge game that Ghost was talking
big
about.
time.
Panthers Falcons revenge game. Remember last time these two teams played, the Panthers won 30-0. They've won two straight against the Falcons. Falcons are laying 3.5 at home here. Sharp money on the Falcons. Action Network expert on the Panthers here. 55% of the money back in the Falcons. I'm on the Panthers catching the points, and here's why. The Falcons, although this is a revenge spot for them, the data shows if you come back from Europe and you don't take a bye week, like 70% of teams coming back from Europe not taking a bye are either tied or trailing in the fourth quarter. So I really like the Panthers money line in the first half, but I know it's a revenge spot for the Falcons. The Falcons have been in a couple, close games. They should have won. They could have won last week. It should be a good spot for them against a division foe, but they just they had to travel up to New England, had a hard fought game there. Then they flew out from New England out to Germany, and then they're coming back and playing another game. I can't bet on a team in that situation. So it's Panthers or nothing for me in this one. What do you think, Steps?
No, yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, this spot completely, in my opinion, points to the Falcons after last week, and especially after the post-game press conference, the way Penix kind of reacted. There's a lot of talk about Raheem Morris being fired and being in the hot seat and whatnot. So a lot of talk going on and surrounding the Falcons that has not been good. So this looks like a spot where if anything, they should be able to bounce back and play for the coach. It's kind of like a rah-rah spot, but I just don't think it's going to happen. Also, factor in them getting blown out, so they should be up for this game 100%. But I just think if you look at the two teams, again, this is a spot where I think that they're kind of headed in opposite directions, which is surprising to say. But the defense, on the defensive side of the ball, the Falcons have just kind of gone downhill. They started out great. It was kind of like the bright spot for their team. But since week 5, they've been, they went from, I think it was 3rd in DVOA, now they're 14th. So they're kind of middle of the pack, and they're bottom 5 against the run, and they're dead last against inside run, which is what the strength is of Carolina Panthers. They like to run a lot of power stuff. So maybe look for Dowdo to get some rushing yards. So I do like his rushing props today. Which last week he was, I forget who they faced last week, but I know the team they faced last week was good against the inside run. So I remember supporting not to take that bet on Dowdle, but I would take that this week. I think that they match up well here. You do have a divisional game, so it should be close, but I do think Carolina does cover here with the points. And the Falcons, I don't think Morris might not make it until Monday if they lose here.
Ooh, maybe not. And to back up your point about Dowdle, Carolina's does have a huge running edge in this game against that Falcons defense. So
yeah, they're small up front. Falcons are.
Yeah.
They're really small up front.
Could be a good game for them. Mizzy Man says, should I take over for both Rodgers and Flacco passing? Yes, you should. We'll get into that towards the end of this when we start throwing out our parlays and player props. The wind?
Yeah, there's high wind in that game.
Who cares? They're old men. They've seen all the wind. Right, Crick?
That's right, baby.
Hell yeah.
What do you got in this Falcons-Panthers game?
Man, I don't want to touch this fucking thing. I'm going to put one play in this game. Tyler Algier, over 32.5 rushing yards. That's it. This is a gross game. I won't watch this. It'll be on the TV today because I live close to Atlanta, and they'll put that stupid shit on there. I have to watch it. I probably should watch it because in division with my Bucks and everything, it does matter. But this game going to be garbage today, man. Hell, the last one they played, you had one team actually play well, but the game still sucked because the Panthers won that damn thing 30-0. I don't really know what you're going to get out of this one day. I got that one prop I like. He had a good game last week, but he does get some carries in compliments of Bijan there. And you focus on Bijan, it kind of opens up so different styles of running as well. But I do like Tyler Tyler Algier over 32.5 rushing yards. That's hitting this one, man.
All right. Ghost, what do you think?
This is a tough one. Probably going to lay off this one. I know the line movement goes from 3.5 to 4. Some places, some books even have it at 4.5 already. There's not really much of an edge of where the money's going on this game. There's a lot of tickets on the Falcons, but there's not a lot of money on the Falcons. What seems to be getting hit is the total on this game. It's dropped like 2 points, yet all the money's coming in on the over. If I had to play on this game, I would probably take the under on this game. It went from 44.5 down to 42, so that's kind of a big flag there. But, if the only play I would ever take on this game would probably be the total, which would go under. I don't have a pick on either side. I was leading Falcons earlier in the week because I could see the Panthers coming off a high, beating the Saints on the road, my division rival. But, that's about it, just the total on this game.
The Saints beat them.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry. The Saints beat them 17-7. Not coming off high. I take that back.
Beardo, what do you think?
This is so gross, man. This could be a coin flip. Both of these teams stink. You never know what you're going to get from the Panthers and the quarterback play from Bryce Young. The only thing the Panthers have going for them is that running game. Is that same thing with the Falcons? That's really all they have going for them too, is the running game. But if you shut down Bijan, there's nothing. They got nothing. Michael Penix Jr. is a fucking joke, but so is Kirk Cousins. This game is absolutely gross. I'd probably give the edge to the Falcons because they're at home. But gun to my head, I guess I would have to pick the Falcons, but I don't even want to touch this game. Like, there's nothing interesting about this game.
None.
Fair enough. I also forgot last game real quick, Steelers, Cincinnati. I did throw together a same game parlay for anyone that's interested.
There you go.
T. Higgins anytime TD, Calvin Austin anytime TD, Jalen Warren anytime TD, Jalen Warren 90+ rushing yards. $10 will win you 322.
That game gonna be 10-7.
No,
everybody thinks they're gonna score a gazillion in that just because they did last time in that game.
I only have 3 touchdowns. That's only 21 points.
I don't know if they're gonna get that many.
They're gonna get there. Thanks to Jalen Warren.
Thanks to Jalen.
$10 win you 322, baby. 322. All right. Did you have a take on that one? Since you were away on the Steelers Bengals, you got a side or anything?
I'm leaving that game alone too. I don't know what I'm gonna do in that one. I wrestled back and forth. At first, I was like, I want to go over. I felt like it's kind of square though, based off the line. I think it's a lot of recency bias why that total's so high. But then I'm like, I can't trust to go under because what I saw last time, the line feels like a game that the Steelers are going to win by 5 or 6. Somebody's getting hooked in this thing. And those games in that division, I feel like the AFC North is the toughest division to get a handle on because the weirdest shit happens in those games, man. So I think I'm staying away from that one. I think I'm staying away from the damn Ravens-Browns today.
Okay, that's fair enough. We got to get to the game of the week of the century and the Houston Texans and Tennessee Titans.
God, I'm excited.
First, I got to tell you about a good gaming chair.
Tell us. Where
are my gamers at? You looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out TechNiceSportsUSA.com. With a wide range of ergonomic chairs and an array of colors, you will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Always comfy, never boring. TechNice Sport. Use code RUMBLE for 10% off entire order. Click that link or scan that QR code now and make sure you use the promo code RUMBLE to get you 10% off your entire order.
Booyah. Hell yeah. Ergonomics,
all the nomics.
You want those in a gaming chair. Trust me, I would know.
That's why I did that. And I wanted to make sure you were here so you could tell everyone about that.
Hey,
all right, the game of the week of the century.
Real quick before you get to that one, a prop. Take Jamar Chase, 10+ catches.
Yeah, he had 23 targets and 17 catches last time, or was it 23?
I think wasn't it 16 catches?
16 catches on 23 targets or something?
Yeah. Take him for 10+ catches today, man. A little plus 150.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Titans catching 6 at home. This one's actually come down. It was at 7 earlier in the week. It's come down. Some people are believing. Sharp money on the Titans. 73% of the money overall is laying it with Houston and Davis Mills. How about that?
Sounds exciting.
I'm staying away from this game. I'm rooting for the Titans to pull off the upset. I do like the Titans have a live dog. I'm still going back and forth on who I'm going to do in my Pick'em League over on Sports Wars of who I'm going to pick in this one. This just feels like an ugly, gross game. The only thing I got in this one, as I told you guys, is no touchdown to be scored at 33-1. But I really don't got anything on this dog shit game. What about you, Steps?
Yeah, I like the under here. I like the total here. It's opened up at 39.5. It's down to 37.5. We all know that the Texans defense is elite. In this last matchup in week 4, they held the Titans to 175 yards and 10 total first downs. I think they're ranked first in the league in pass rush. They have the best secondary. They've been holding opponents to a low league average, 4.2 yards per play. The league average is 6, so they're holding people under that. And then Titans on the flip side, that offense has been awful. They're scoring on less than 10% of their possessions. League average there is about 24%. They're getting field goals or touchdowns, but just a slow pace there. I think it's maybe the slowest pace of play in the NFL. Coming off the bye, they might try to slow it down this week, try to get more of a run game involved. And then, like I said, Davis Mills, oh my God, on the opposite side there. Houston's really missing out having Stroud at quarterback. Mills is awful. So I just don't think you're going to get a lot of points here. You've got a 39.5 total that came down to 37. It was low to begin with. It's even lower. But I just think, with the elite defense, the slow pace, and a struggling offense, I think you're going to get a low scoring game here. So I like the under in this one.
Atta baby. By the way, I want to give a shout out real quick to, I know a lot of you have been tuning in to Better Day because of the Trench Report and just stuff like that in that podcast. Shout out to the guys over there and Scott Seidenberg and Mackenzie Rivers on that podcast Thursday morning. Gave out, listen to this, Crick. He gave out. They were talking about the spread and making their same game parlay. They were like, we like it to go under, but we like the Jets to cover the spread. But they were trying to figure it out exactly how that could happen with Patriots still scoring a little bit.
Right.
And Mackenzie Rivers says this feels like it's going to be Patriots 27, Jets 14. It feels like that kind of game. And one of their listeners put $10 on the exact score and won $2,000.
Dang.
Dude,
wow.
Freaking awesome. Hell, Ghost did that a couple weeks ago in the Ohio State game. I don't remember who they were playing. It was gross. He was like, I think it's going to be like a 35-10 Ohio State win. They won 34-10.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
Just call it out, brother. Yeah, it is pretty nuts, dude. Cool. $2,000, huh? Love that.
I mean, it's worth. I mean, even if you just put $1 on it, that's $200.
Hell yeah, better than a jab knife with a sharp stick, man.
What do you think about this Titans game? You're there. You're on boots on the ground.
I got one prop, man. I like Woody Marks, the young rookie out of USC. I like what he's been doing the last few weeks in this offense. Nick Chubb's time in the league is slowly drawing to an end, and I think they're starting to realize that the future of their franchise at running back is going to be Woody Marks, man. I like him to have a big game today. I like him 90-plus rushing receiving yards at plus 129. That's all I got in this game, though.
Beardo?
You guys are sleeping on Davis Mills, man. Last week, 300 passing yards, 2 touchdown passes. Are you kidding me? Davis Mills? There's no reason why this dude should have 300 passing yards and 2 touchdown passes in an NFL game. He's going over on his passing yards today. Give me the Texans, man.
Who'd they play
Give me the
last
Texans.
week?
The Jaguars.
Their secondary is the worst in the league, maybe.
Remember they had that crazy comeback?
Yeah.
They're down 29-10.
Had that comeback. And he accounted for 3 touchdowns. He had a rushing and 2 passing. Davis Mills is going to have a day today, boys, against this fucking Titans team. This Titans team? Are you kidding me? Terrible. Davis Mills over on his passing yards. I like the Texans.
I should have known you were going to be on the Texans. I forgot when I was at Barrow's house, he's got a framed Davis Mills jersey up. He's all things Davis Mills,
Yeah.
He was wearing it on the golf course the other day.
That's why he doinked it. That's why he dunked that thing.
That's why he hit it. Yeah.
I fucking dunked it, man.
He was
Fuck yeah.
inspired.
All right, Ghost, what do you got in this one?
Titans coming off of a bye. Texans coming off that big comeback win last week against the mighty Jaguars. This line did open up at 7.5. It's down to 5.5 now, and as Steph was saying, they're dropping it with that total as well. I don't have a pick on this game, but if I did, I would take the Tennessee Titans at home as a home dog, and I also like the under as well. That is an awfully low total.
I think if you got the Titans earlier in the week north of a touchdown, you're probably good. I think now it's time to take the Texans.
But every time I've seen a line movement like this where it's dropped significantly, that number, both sides, is normally covered, with the exception of Thursday night's game.
Fair enough.
Is there a way to ban these accounts instead of
You just have to time them out, you can. Yeah, you can. You just have to remember the name and then type them in the YouTube studio on like restricted channels, and then they can't even type in your channel anymore. But I don't know if you can do it while you're live.
What are they doing over there? What is that?
They're dropping "Watch NFL Live for free" at this sketchy link, and they just span it like 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck both of you guys, man. Go on somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how you know we made it, though.
It's that time of year, man.
That's right. You got the bots raiding you, man. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Ridley will be a factor? I don't think anyone's going to be a factor in this game.
Is he even playing?
I don't know.
I feel like that guy's had a Q tag for 2 months now, and they always seem like he's turning playing, and I haven't seen him play yet. Maybe he has.
Calvin Ridley is questionable with the hamstring.
You need it for the algorithm. This is true. Just help the stats, at least. At least they do help the stats. Aren't the Titans coming off a bye, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I called it earlier in the week, Craig. I said this is going to be my upset of the week.
What?
Was that just me? Nobody else froze? That was just me?
No.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was
y'all froze too?
I didn't have anything.
I haven't seen anybody freeze. We just been hanging out.
Will froze for me.
We're all good now, but yeah, something did just happen.
Thank you, Steps. Okay, I wasn't the only one.
I saw wheels on some of the people.
I saw wheels on Will and Ghost, I think.
Let's get a little palate cleanser.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
That's right. Next game, we're going to let Beardo start this one off. Packers-Giants. Packers laying 7.5 on the road to the Giants. Sharp money on the Giants, big money on the Packers. 70% of the bets, 77% of the money on the Packers in this one. What's going to happen in this game?
I said it before just a little bit ago, but I'll repeat myself because it's such a good saying. The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord. Jameis Winston, 2024. Let's go.
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up, and I'm going to be there for him because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works, and I know who he is as a person, and that's all I have to say to address him.
I'm excited to see Jameis, man. I'm excited to see Jameis. Fire Dable. Dable's out of there. I don't know how we didn't fucking fire our defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen. We should have. We should have fired him first and then Dable. But anyways, this team could be fired up with Jameis. I think Jameis should have been the backup ever since you bench Russ. You bench Russ, okay? If Dart goes down a little banged up, injured, you don't put Russ back in. You bench the guy. You have Jameis Winston sitting right there. He should have been the backup as soon as Russ was benched. And I said this last week on Sports Wars. I would be shocked. I think this was Monday night. I'd be shocked if Jameis Winston did not start this game, and he is. I'm right, usually about most things. So I'm excited to see Jameis today. The Packers stink, dude. The Packers fucking stink. Jordan Love sucks, man. I feel bad for Packers fans. And I mean, they have no ownership. The Packers have no ownership. How do you not have fucking ownership? Oh, it's a fucking committee? Fuck you. You gave Jordan Love all that money. I feel bad. Bad investment. Terrible investment. Packers are going to win. But give me the Giants to cover that 7 points in the contest.
Oh, I love that you talked all that shit about Jordan Love and said Packers going to win.
Yeah.
I love it. Channeling your inner Pat McAfee.
Steps.
Yeah, I think it's a good bounce back spot for the Packers coming off that ugly game against the Eagles where they only averaged 4 yards per play, only put up 7 points. Defense is their strong side of the ball there in Green Bay, ranked third in yards per play allowed per play. I'm not sure that Winston and the Giants are going to be able to move the ball that much today. The Giants
we're going to
offense
be moving it.
likes to turn the ball
We're going
over
to be moving it, dude.
defensively. They can't stop the run. And inside the red zone, they're allowing 70% of the time a touchdown or a field goal. So giving up points inside the red zone, they can't pressure the quarterback. They're not going to be able to move the ball. They like to turn the ball over. Green Bay is in a bounce back spot here. I would lean the Packers. It's just a little bit too many points for me. So I'm going to pass on that, and I'm actually going to take the under here.
You know what I'm doing? Steps right now, just because you said that. I'm taking Winston over on his touchdown passes.
There you go. LaFleur too. 65% of the time he's covering the spread after a loss, 15-8 all time. So
Beardo, you should do Jameis Winston 2+ touchdowns and 2 interceptions.
I was going to say, do 2+ interceptions, dude. It's like plus 165. That's the bet.
I can what's it called? Tease it up or please it up. They had it on Prize Picks. For half a touchdown was a goblin. I can move it up to 1.5. Yeah. I can please it up to 1.5 and make it a demon for 1.5 touchdowns.
Grass Guy says 40-mile-an-hour winds at Giant Stadium today.
Good. Jameis loves throwing in the wind.
You're not wrong.
The under.
He loves throwing.
He loves throwing. He might have 400 passing yards today.
I do have something on your under there, Steps. Teams that so the Packers, you look at teams that get shut out and how they respond after getting shut out. If you look at teams that have played in games under 30 points, which the Packers have been right around 30 or less in the last 2 games, in that third game, they kind of bounce back, and 62% of the time it goes over. But I don't think they're also playing in 40-mile-an-hour winds.
That's all it is. I took 5 or 6 unders just based off of wind factors today.
Bet the under in that game, and then bet Josh Jacobs 90+ rushing yards, plus 109.
Ooh, rushing yards or anytime touchdown?
Josh Jacobs 90+ rushing yards.
Let me see his rushing yards on Prize Picks.
Little plus 109.
90.
You know what? I wonder what the Packers defense is to get a touchdown today. Let's see.
Josh Jacobs rushing yards 89.5 more.
Over. Yeah.
Let's fucking go. I'm playing it.
I can get plus 550 Packers anytime defensive touchdown. I think I'm gonna bet.
All right, boys. That's the same game parlay right there. Jameis Winston interception. Jameis Winston 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs over 89.5. $10 wins me $60. Hammering it.
Hammer it.
Ghost, what do you think? Ghost, what do you think of this game?
Well, right now, of all the, with the exception of the Redskins and Dolphins, this is right now is the highest bet game so far today. There's already at $530,000 being bet on this game right now. I've got 77% of the money and 86% of the tickets all on the Packers.
You know what that means?
What could go wrong?
Yep. Give me the Giants +7 to not just cover the number. The Giants win outright.
Whoa!
We saw what Green Bay did on Monday night. Green Bay was complete trash. I actually think the Eagles were trash in that game too. It was a defensive battle.
Yeah.
Nope, no real points were. I mean, we went to halftime with no score, 0-0 at halftime. How often do you see that? And then the only points scored were in the second half, which was late in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter when points were finally put on the board. And if it wasn't for that muffed kick at the end there, that game would have went into overtime. But as of right now, give me the Giants +7, and I wouldn't sprinkle a little bit of this on the money line as well. I think the Giants win this game outright. I think this is going to be a fun game for Jameis Winston. He throws the ball all over the place, but you don't know who he's going to throw the ball to. But I think even with the wind, it doesn't matter. I think this could be check down passes by Winston, and I like the Giants here. I think the Packers are done in that division. This is going to come down to the Bears and the Lions winning that, fighting for that division now.
I love it.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see LaFleur fired at the end of the season because the next coach. to be the next coach of the Falcons.
The guy that wins
That's the rumor right now.
67%, the guy that wins 67% of his games is getting fired.
That's the rumor right now.
Yep.
Wow, dude, you'd be
he's going to get
They're saying
fired.
LaFleur, he doesn't care about defense. He doesn't even coach up the defense. They're saying that the Packers defense doesn't even know who their head coach is. He doesn't give a fuck about him.
They should know who their defensive coordinator is. They don't need to know about their head coach as we're dealing with the offense.
You watch that Packers team play. You watch that Packers team play. Watch them on the field and watch the way they play. They look lost.
Fuck yeah. Fuck the Packers.
Cricket, what do you think?
Fudge Packers.
I'd take Josh Jacobs 90+ rushing yards to be done with it. That's what I'm doing. There's a lot of gross games today, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna be player prop madness today.
What about
player props are the way to go in this one. I did just bet that defensive touchdown for the Packers over on Kalshi. I got Josh Jacobs 90+ and 100+. Just thought it was good value there. And then Green Bay. I also have Green Bay. I feel like if Green Bay does show up and does play like the Packers we saw at the beginning of the season, it could be a blowout. So I took Packers to win by over 13.5 at plus 200. I got the Packers as a survivor pick this week. I gotta think that this is as bad as the Packers have looked the last few weeks. This has to be a bounce back spot. And if anything, the running advantage they have against this Giants defense, who cannot stop the run.
Who else can you pick in Survivor?
Huh?
Who else could you pick in Survivor this week?
Who else could I pick?
Yeah, who else do you have on the board?
Well, I don't usually like to talk about contests and stuff on the show, but since you asked, I will happily bring it.
Have you not tuned in to the Morning Espresso Shot? It's about an hour and a half show of hour and 20 minutes of Will talking about.
This is the earliest I wake up any week, unless I'm golfing.
Unless God, Beardo, you're like me, man. You're hooked.
Unless I'm golfing, man. I wake up at fucking 12 o'clock.
My other options this week, I could take the early game. I'm not touching that one. I could take the Falcons. I don't really like them. I would have taken the Falcons if they weren't coming from Germany. I like the Bears against Minnesota. I've already used Houston.
Dude, how do you not pick the Chargers in this spot, dude?
I'll be careful.
Because I like Jacksonville to win today.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I did too.
The Steelers were the other option that I was going to go with, but just Cincinnati might be motivated enough to actually win that game because Burrow potentially coming back. I just thought the best spot would be the Packers need. They need. I mean, are they going to lose 3 in a row? I got a coach that wins 70% of his games, 67% of his games on the road against this Giants team that is, banged up, not healthy. It's going to be a weather game. It's going to be gross. And the team that has the biggest running advantage is the Packers in this spot. The Packers defense is really good. Now, I know everyone's talking about Jameis Winston, and I love Jameis. He's fun. But, when's the last – I think he started maybe one game last year, but he hasn't had many NFL starts in the last couple seasons. And now you get to go out and start in a weather game against this Green Bay defense, which has been the only thing that has been good, which we talked about this week on the show. It was strange to see Colin Cowherd attack Micah Parsons in the Packers defense after that Monday night game, because they're the only thing that has been showing up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All the games they lost this year, they've only given up like 16 or less points in every single one. So
how many points did the Eagles wind up scoring in that game? 10?
Yeah, 10-7.
10-7, yeah.
Beardo, you remember when we absolutely just roasted Colin Cowherd that day?
I was just gonna say something about that. Will, you're listening to Colin Cowherd?
Yeah.
No. I saw a clip on X.
Oh, you saw a clip.
Well, Cricket, we made a Sports Wars video, right? It wound up being like a 30-minute Sports Wars video where we just ripped Cowherd,
rant and scream. We even told him. We even gave him the little public service announcement before. We're probably gonna cuss in this thing, man, and we did.
Yeah.
90% of the time 90% of that time that guy's wrong.
He's a bum.
I will say this about Cowherd. He has definitely lost it, but what he used to do back in his early days at ESPN in 2010 when he would do solo 3-hour shows, that was impressive shit.
Impressive. I'm over that shit. Fuck that guy. He's a dumbass now.
Yeah.
He's had shit takes for years.
My only other option that I was considering, Beardo, was the Cowboys, but I really like them, but there's just too much money on the Cowboys. That makes me nervous. But I got to think they can beat the Raiders after a bye.
I don't know what kind of mental state that team's in, man.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. And I have to save the Chiefs for Thanksgiving. So.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of. I don't.
Is
San
this
Francisco.
the $1 million one?
Yeah.
Good luck, man. I mean,
yeah.
Good luck.
Am I a dick for saying that I hope you get kicked out this week?
No, that's you're a fan. That's what you're supposed to say.
Okay, all right. I just got a weird feeling about the Giants today.
But instead of a jet ski, I'm gonna get you like a bicycle now,
bro. And it's even better if like your team is the one that eliminates them for Survivor.
Yeah,
and Ghost gets to come in and say, "I told you so."
Yeah, that too. You guys talk all that shit. We'll make a good video on it. I could have went with the Patriots this week, but 44% of people were on it, so I was kind of rooting against my team. I'm like, well, if my team loses here, it's not the worst thing.
Dude, if you're so confident with the Redskins this morning, why don't you just pick the Redskins?
There's another spot that I might take them down the road, but also I would rather take Green Bay. But also I'm saving New England because New England I think plays the Dolphins week 18. If I make it that far, we could be needing to win that game for a potential 1 seed. So I was like, I'd like to have that in my back pocket. So that's why I didn't take New England.
All right.
Shout out to the Lion King. He gave another gifted subscription.
Another.
Real quick stuff. I wanted to ask your opinion on this. So I'm in a couple contests.
You are?
Yeah. I'm also in this one. I want to get all your guys' opinion on it. We don't have to spend. We'll spend 2 minutes on this. There was about 10,000 people that entered. There's 916 of us left. This is picking against the spread. I have 4 entries alive. Now, I think the sharpest thing to do is just to pick both sides of one game on 2 different games and guarantee, or maybe just the same game, doesn't matter, but just guarantee 2 entries advance.
I don't hate that.
And then next week I could do the same thing, and then I'm down to 1 entry. That's fine. But I mean, after 2 weeks from now, there's going to be less than 200 people in this thing.
You only need 1 to win.
But what I think I'm going to do is I picked both sides of one game, and then so I'm guaranteed 1 entry to advance, and then the other 2 I'm going to put on my favorite spreads this week, and with the potential of having 3 advanced next week. I think that's how I'm going to do it. But what do you think, Steps?
Yeah, do that.
Steps loves when I do this shit.
I'm just thinking about like if I was in the chat like back in the day, I'd be blowing you up right now.
I know.
Oh.
Well, it's so hard because look at all these ones. You can't look at Thursday Night Football. 7%. Well, now it's 7%. 7% of people got knocked out because it landed right on the number. If it lands right on the number, that's why you got to pick the hooks. Because if it lands on the number, you're screwed.
Oh, so this isn't. Wait, this isn't outright. This is a different one.
This is spread survivor. Yeah,
spread survivor. Okay.
I do a lot of contests. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah, don't be picking the Packers in the spread survivor because the Giants are covering no matter what.
Grass guy's sitting there right now, beating his head into the wall, having to listen to you talk about these fucking contests.
I know. That's why I like doing it.
Also, at the end of the show, I want to put together a 4-leg interception prop.
Absolutely.
We stick to 3-leg here.
We're gonna have to do some of this
doing 3?
before
Okay,
the 9:30
all right, we'll do
game
3.
starts though, because we have a lot of plays.
We're not touching the 9:30 game. We're not touching it for our stuff at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Except for Zach Ertz's
exactly what we need.
first touchdown.
All our parlays fucked before we even get to 1 o'clock steps.
What if my favorite prop is in a 9:30 game?
Well, then put you a parlay in, big dog.
What up, Express? How we doing?
Already gave you mine. Zach Ertz's first touchdown.
That's right, Mark. I want Will to win.
What? Marc-Andre Roy, he's a Giants fan.
He just wants
to win. He wants me to win. I would be like, hey, my buddy. I know a guy that won the $1 million Survivor.
Let's go, G-Men. I told you, all I want, man. I actually no. For the $1 million, was that the jet ski? Or was that just
but now it's a bike because you want me to lose today.
Y'all should. As a Giants fan,
paddleboard.
You should be like Mark if you're a Giants fan. You should want to lose.
That's true.
I just want to see Jameis fucking sling it, man.
The Dolphins Redskins
one game
just went to 2.
Just went to 2.
Just went from 2.5 to 2.
You boys better be careful with your fucking Dolphins picks. I know you and hey Beardo, you and Steps can go spoon on that island together after y'all get boat race today.
Okay, Bears Vikings. Who wants to start this one off? Vikings are laying 3 now. Look at that. 3. Action Network expert likes the Vikings. 61% of the money's on the Bear. I've seen so many people love the Vikings. Actually, I will start off. I've seen so many people love the Vikings in this one, and I think it's more of a hate of Caleb Williams than it is love for the Vikings in this one. The Vikings, remember last week, they could have beat that Baltimore team last week, but instead they had like 13 penalties, 8 of which were false starts. How do you false start 8 times in a professional football game when you're at home?
Dumbasses.
How do you do that? So I don't know. And then if you look over here, one of the highest picked games is for the circuit contest is the Vikings. It actually is the high. It is the highest. It is the most popular pick is the Vikings to beat the Bears by 2.5 or over 2.5.
Not the Rams. Does that say? Never mind. Shut up, Cricket. Keep going.
I like the Bears to win outright today. That's my pick.
I like that. I like that too.
I like the over.
Week 1, the Vikings barely came back to beat the Bears in the fourth quarter. I like that to be, and that was in Chicago at Soldier Field. I like the outcome to be reversed today. I think the Bears go into Minnesota, and I think the Bears get the win.
I like the over. I don't really know who's going to win this game. I think it's going to be kind of back and forth. You've seen a lot of Bears games be like that this year. Defense ain't great, but the offense has been playing well. Got lots of weapons on that offense. Like Robert Doomsday today, have a big game again. That guy's having a great season. But I just think we scored some points. I think they indoors up there in Minnesota. I know it was kind of a gross game the last time. But the Vikings offense looked terrible. Or like, what was that? Was that J.J. McCarthy's first start, I believe?
That was his first start, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we've had a little time for this team to figure some things out. I know he's been hurt for a while, but been back the last couple of weeks and looked decent out there. I think we get some points in this thing today, man. I really do. Ghost, where are you leaning on this one, man?
I like the Bears to win outright. I'm already seeing the line has dropped down to 2.5 in some books already, and a lot of the money everybody's betting the Vikings, probably because the Vikings kind of hung with the Ravens most of the game, and people are going to remember that it took that comeback win from the Bears to beat the Giants. So. In this spot here, give me the Bears plus the points, but I can see them winning this game outright. They're battling for Detroit in that division. Minnesota's going to finish in last place in that division. They still got some work to do, the Vikings, before they can move up to the top again. But yeah, this is an easy Bears win, I see.
Hey, real quick. Buku says, Pens, money line, Carlson, anytime goal, puck drop in 60 seconds. So if y'all want to get that in, fire on it.
If you can get that in, I'll be impressed. The other thing is Ben Johnson knows this Vikings team well. He's played against them how many times when he was with the Lions. So I do think the Bears are going to get it done today. I do like your over in that one. The Bears just seem to be a dead nut over team. You know what I mean?
Seems like it.
I think they've only had one game go under this season.
Like if they get out to a lead, somebody's going to come back. If they get down in the game, they start slinging it all over the damn field, and they got guys that can go deep and stretch the field. So, yeah, I think they're just an over team, man. Just bet them every week and know that you're going to win way more than you lose.
So we all like the Bears? I'm shocked.
I don't really have an opinion on the side.
I'm curious what Ryan's going to say.
Also, Caleb Williams rushing touchdown.
Ooh.
I don't hate that. I saw somebody said Jordan Love touchdown in the chat earlier. Rushing touchdown, Jordan Love. That'd be gross.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to mention something else about that first game again that I just noticed is the money line movement. It went from minus 145 Dolphins down to minus 138 with 81% of the money and 75% of the tickets on the Dolphins money line. So the money,
and they're moving it the wrong way.
They're moving it reverse line movement.
Oh my God, Beardo, you better cash your fucking Dolphins pick out right now.
I see Blue in the chat. Blue, did you see our parlay hit yesterday?
I don't know if I can do that. I think that might be against the rules, Cricket.
It is. It is 100%.
Against the rules.
You got to let it ride.
Yeah.
But I think you're going to get to the book's going to thank you for your donation.
Next game. Cricket can start this one for us. Bills at the Bucks. I have a fun stat. 2 fun stats for you about this game, Cricket, after you give your opinion on it. Actually, I'll give it to you beforehand. Bills laying 6, big money on the Bills here. 37% of the bets, 52% of the money on the Bills. Action expert likes the Bucks. Did you know Josh Allen has thrown 5 interceptions this season? And all 5 came when Dalton Kincaid was not on the field. Guess who's not playing today?
Not playing today.
Josh Allen interception.
Okay.
Yeah. Lock it in, dude. Don't take the Bucks today. Do not. I think everybody's expecting the Bucks to bounce back after the Patriots really whipped our ass last week. I know that score wound up being a little bit closer than people thought, but the Patriots whipped our ass down there last week on our field. Now you got to travel up to a Bills team that just got embarrassed down in Miami. And usually when Josh Allen gets embarrassed in a game, he usually comes back out firing on all cylinders. I'm seeing the line has moved now from 5.5 to 6. I wasn't really that scared about it either way. I mean, I think it could be. I don't want to bet on Baker to get blown out because he is Baker. We love Baker, but I feel like it's a real bad spot today, dude. And it would not surprise me at all to see the Bills do to us what the Dolphins did to them last week.
It's funny you say that because now it makes me like the Bucks even more, kind of like you do with me when I don't like my team.
Hey, that's a good thing. Usually when we're shitting on one of our teams, it's usually the time to take them.
Let me tell you, so the Bills are really good at play action, and the Bucks are terrible at stopping play action. One of the best things you can do is do play action against this this Bucks defense and have success. The problem is the Bills run play action at, like, even though they're really good at it, they run it at like the lowest rate in the league, one of the lowest rates. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if they do go to a little bit more play action. 2 TDs for both Allen and Mayfield for the game. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you probably take the over.
I got another fun stat for you. Here's a pick for you, Beardo, for Prize Picks.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, when he plays outside the NFC South, he's averaging 270 passing yards a game.
Okay.
His line is at 213. He's only gone under 213 twice this season, and that was both against the NFC South. Outside the NFC South, he's averaging 273.
Okay.
I did my homework this week, boys. All right, because I was like, I'm going to go for these player props instead of trying to figure out the sides and totals and shit, you know?
I think it's a great idea that this week we decided to do the player props just to fade the NFL with their player props bullshit.
Yeah. We'll show you.
Yeah, we're just going to fade the NFL, and we're just going to do all player props.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll go to offshore books. How about that?
Yeah.
Go to Kalshi, baby.
No, you other regulated books and stick in your ass.
Why do I like the Bucks today?
I love the Bucks today because Josh Allen really good against blitzing defenses, but when he gets pressured when they blitz, which the Bucks are top 5 in the league at getting pressure when they blitz. If Buffalo can't pick up the blitz and Josh Allen is pressured, Josh Allen goes from one of the best QBs in the league to 31st in completion percentage when he's
You're
pressured.
right, man. He has not been the same. We've got a different Josh Allen this year. It's been
and then
weird.
he tries to do too much.
Right.
And the other reason why I like the Bucks today, this is kind of a must-win game for the Bucks because they dropped to the Patriots last week. They've got a big game today, obviously, against the Bills. And next week they have to – so they got to fly out to Buffalo, then they got to fly out to L.A. and take on the Rams. The Bucks can't go 0-3 versus this stretch, versus the Patriots, Bills, and Rams. They've got to win one of those. And I think today is the day that they have the best shot to do it.
They can go 0-3 in that stretch too.
Yeah, this is a bigger game for Buffalo than it is for Tampa. Tampa's going to get that division wrapped up. Buffalo is still fighting with New England for that division. The weather's going to be a factor in this game. 40 degrees. It's windy today up in Buffalo, so the weather's going to be a factor up there. Tampa's not used to this cold weather. I'm going with Buffalo here because this is more of a win for them than it is for Tampa. Like I said, they're coming back home after being embarrassed by the Dolphins. I do like Buffalo in this spot. Give me the 6 points at home with Buffalo to win the game.
I disagree with that a little bit. I think it's a bigger game for Tampa because the Bills, although they might not win the division, and they still, I mean, that loss to Miami might be the reason why they don't win the division because they've got 3.5 games to catch up on New England now. but the Bills still have a great shot of making the playoffs with their schedule and whatnot. Meanwhile, Tampa, if they lose today and Panthers win, they're tied at the top of the division. Now it's a real it's a real scrap
that's
there.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean Panthers and Bucks would Panthers would be 6-5, Bucks would be 6-4. Panthers haven't had their bye yet. So I think it's actually more. And like I said, Tampa's got the Rams next week out in LA. That's not going to be easy. Although I would want to take on the Rams after they just played a big, people calling it game of the year against a divisional rival in Seahawks. But that travel spot for Tampa is terrible too. Fly out to Buffalo, come back home, then fly out to LA. I don't know. I think it is a bigger game for them. But either way, we can all agree it is a big game for both teams.
Yeah.
They're both going to be motivated in this one. It is going to be a sloppy weather game. That does concern me though. The Florida boys going up to cold weather. That does concern me a little
This
bit.
might
Steps,
be the game of the week.
Game of the week of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I took the under in this one again. It's 49.5 is what I got it at. It's down to 46.5. I do think there is some weather in this game. I do think that like the coldness and stuff, they do kind of bake that into the line a little bit, but with the winds and stuff like that changing so often, I think that's where you can kind of get the edge in that. If I had to take a side, I'd probably lean taking the Buccaneers in the points. Their offense has been clicking. They're averaging 328 yards per game. They're balanced. I think that they can have some success running the ball today because I think the Bills are one of the worst teams against the run. So maybe a little bit of wind, a little bit of coldness. Two good teams.
Did you hear my Baker stat? Did you hear my Baker stat?
Which one?
So Baker, earlier in the week, I don't know if it's still there today, but his yards for this game was like 213.5. He's only gone under that twice, and that was in the NFC South. When Baker plays outside of the NFC South,
yeah,
he averages 273 yards a game.
Yeah, I think you got to back the Bucks, but I still like the under more.
What was your pick in this one?
The under.
This guy sucks. Holy hell!
See, an under, you get Baker versus Josh Allen steps. No one. You're rooting for that.
In the ball off a lot today. That's why his yardage is so low. And
those sound clips is when the mic does funny shit.
This guy sucks. Holy hell!
And I don't know why, but I think that's what has something to do with y'all. Am I wrong?
It's StreamYard. It definitely is StreamYard.
But definitely right now when Will and Steps are going back and forth, both their mics were ass.
It was right after he did the little thing too.
I couldn't hear jack shit from either of them.
My bad. Here, a little palate cleanser.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Shout out to Blue Chew, man.
Blue Chew, baby.
That's right.
Ghost, have you given your take on this game yet? I can't remember where we're at.
Yeah. I said I like Buffalo.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had a little rebuttal. Beardo, did you say Tampa in this one?
I gotta be, man. I cannot bet against Baker Mayfield. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Can't stop, won't stop. Okay, next game.
Stop, won't stop, baby.
He did say he would never pick against the Bucks again if they won a certain game earlier this week, and he did. He went against them and lost.
Yeah,
it's like
can't bet against Baker Mayfield anymore, man. That guy's just a winner.
Good morning, Warner.
Chargers, Jaguars. Jaguars catching 3 at home. Sharp money on the Jags. Action Network expert likes the Jags. 67% of the money on this Chargers team. Give me. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Joe. That's right. Go Bucks.
Also,
give me.
Will, sorry to interrupt you. I don't know if you saw. You got 5 gifted memberships on Rumble again.
We got 5 on Rumble. I missed.
Yes,
I
we
stepped
did.
away to pee. Oh God, hold on. That's my bad. Hold on. The Lion King with 5 gifted memberships.
That's a total of 7 today so far.
That's 7 today, man. Gosh, I love it. I love to say we do really appreciate that. And this one's for you, my friend.
You the real MVP.
Oh yeah, man. Hakuna Matata.
You the real MVP. I appreciate that. Beardo got one of those, huh? Look at that.
I did.
Ember. Good morning, Eamon. Bird Hunter. How we doing?
Good morning, Bird Hunter.
I called this last week on Sports Wars on Monday, and I'm not backing down. Give me the Jaguars to win outright against the Chargers. This is a game. The Jaguars are going to lose games they're supposed to win and win games they're supposed to lose. Everyone's riding high on this Chargers team because they beat up on the Steelers last week. Chargers still have a banged-up offensive line. I love the Jags in this spot, as gross as that is. I do like Herbert to go over his passing yards, though. I think that's a good anti-correlated. Herbert over his passing yards, Jags to win the game outright. What do you guys think about this one?
I like the Jags, too, but every time me and you line up on a dog on the same side, it's usually a bad deal. So I like the Jags in this spot. All for all the reasons you said. The Chargers' offensive line has been in shambles. They've been trying to patch and play that thing for a while now. They even tried to make a couple moves at the deadline to get a couple guys to plug and play, and it just ain't got right. Omari and Hampton is still not back. I just think it's a tough spot for the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. It just feels gross to pick the Jaguars in the spot, but they are at home. Trevor Lawrence just sometimes he just has magical games, man. And after that devastating loss last week, a game that they should have won, maybe they're going out there today and they're just throwing haymakers at the Chargers. I'm gonna take the Jaguars too.
Ooh, Ghost.
I'm also on the Jaguars.
Ooh.
Okay, let's see who the Jaguars beat. Let's see. The Jaguars beat the Kansas City Chiefs early in the season. The Jaguars lose to the Raiders in that overtime game where they tried to go for a 2-point conversion.
They beat the Raiders.
No, did they? Oh, that's right. Okay, so they beat the Raiders. Now they're up against another AFC West opponent, and the Chargers back on their home field. I love this spot for the Jaguars. That yes, they gave up that lead to the Houston Texans last week. The Chargers beat up on the Steelers. Yeah, I like the Jaguars in this spot. That line's way too low. I'd like to go back and early in the season. I'm kind of curious what that line was at home when they played the Chiefs.
Hey,
I think the Chiefs are 3.5-point road favorites.
Jacoby Myers, 50-plus receiving yards.
Ooh.
Okay. He got the trade, used to be in that division, knows how to play against this defense, may have some little tidbits that he can share with the team because he's been playing this team twice a year for a minute now. So, yeah, I like Jacoby Myers, man. Come out there, get him a little 50-plus.
All right, Steps. It's all on you now, buddy.
Yeah, I don't have a side here. I took the under in this one as well, but that's boring. So I'll give you an even better bet. I like ETN's under rushing attempts. His total average is sitting right at 14 for the year. I think the line's at 14.5. I think the game script is going to call for a little bit more passing because I don't think that the Jaguars going to have as much success as they usually do on first and second down, especially running the ball. Chargers also ranked number 1 in time of possession, so they're going to keep the ball a little bit more. So the Jaguars are going to lose maybe 5 to 10% of possession, which is going to kind of knock down those carry attempts that already are probably at a low number anyway. So I like ETN's under carries, especially even in games that they lose. So if you think the Chargers are going to win, he's only averaging 12.5 carries per game. So I like his under 14.5 in this one. That's my best bet for this one.
Have you ever bet over anything in a football game?
Yeah, I do. I bet I bet over Nebraska and Oklahoma last night, and 163 was the total. That's a high total in a Big Ten.
That's basketball. I said football.
Yeah.
Have you ever bet over in a football game? You're like human seltzer water or something.
I bet I did a 5-leg touchdown parlay. That's over half touchdown. That's 5 legs last week. I didn't do under touchdown parlay.
I was so ready to click the "this guy sucks" if he came in and said he liked the Chargers. After we all said we like the Jags, I was so ready. Steps, I'd be careful on that best bet of yours in this one because the Jags are the second best rating in the Trench Report this week.
Wow.
Yeah, they might give up
let's fucking go, dude.
As far as rushing yards go.
Sorry, Steps.
Sorry, dude.
We gotta put this back up there. Okay. Devo Martzal. I don't know how to say that name. I'm terrible at names. Devo, $20.
You're the real MVP, Depot.
Let's go,
YouTube.
dude. Oh yeah.
Super
you,
chat.
brother.
Really appreciate this. I appreciate the props, guys. Great show. Go Hawks. At a baby. Love that. We appreciate you. That's gonna be a good game. I
got a prop in this game.
Real quick though, that Hawks game. I know we're gonna get to it. Instead of betting the Hawks money line, I think the better value, Sam Darnold MVP. You can get him at 12-1 right now over on Kalshi. Because if he beats the Rams today, he's going to have to put up numbers. And his stats are already good enough to be MVP worthy. I think if he jumps or if he beats Stafford today and he throws 250 plus yards and a couple touchdowns, which he's going to have to do to beat this Rams team, I think those odds go from 12-1 to you see more like 4-1.
I got to give you a little credit. You're always really good at finding those spots where why would you bet this when you just bet that down the line and get a lot better value? Because it makes sense when you explain that stuff like that. Because if he does come out and do that, then he's going to be right up there, dude. And that's way better.
The MVP market is so each week
it fluctuates, man. Yeah, it's up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next step, don't bet under. Next step.
What are you saying, Steps? Keep going, man. Tell us.
Just so you know, Krosky Merritt will.
You don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
Mommy milkers, man.
That's how Cricket feels.
Shout out.
I know how he feels now. So,
go ahead, Steps. Go ahead.
So my favorite prop today is Justin Herbert throws a pick.
Y'all let Steps finish what the fuck he's saying. God almighty. Yeah, y'all have interrupted poor Steps 8 times in a row. Steps, but the floor is yours, sir.
Thanks for the pity party. And now it's not going to be that.
My fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
Y'all going to run him off?
No, I'm not going to let you win. I'm just going to stay
He's got
here.
a reservation
I'm going
at IHOP to get to, man.
I'll just keep talking.
Sorry, Waffle House.
Well, hell, we'll talk food. I mean, I'll go on for days about that. So, yeah. But anyways, Krosky Merritt was my best prop of the day, and it wasn't over. So I do bet overs, and you guys shit on it, and we're like, oh, yeah, we're not going to take any of those early game plays into consideration. So my best bet of the day as far as an over goes and prop goes doesn't matter. So play a video, cut me off. I'm going to continue to talk. So just play something. So I have to stop talking, or I'll just keep talking.
You missed what I said. I have Krosky Merritt 40 plus yards at almost 2-1.
Jeez, Steps.
I gave you Jalen Lane. Who the hell is Jalen Lane?
Cricket said I don't bet overs, but I gave an over out.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
All right, let's get
you
back
guys
on
are
track.
not going to win. So yeah, I'm here to stay.
Speaking of that Seahawks Rams game, like I said, you should get Sam Darnold. If you like the Seahawks, get Sam Darnold. I'm thinking about it. I really am. But everyone's calling this the game of the week. Let's hope, because last week's afternoon slate was a dud. Every game was a 20-point blowout. This week, it's looking to be a lot better. Rams laying 3, sharp money on the Rams. 81% of the money's on the Seahawks, though. That is gross.
There are some 3.5s out there.
So 81% of the money's on the Hawks, and it's still moving out. What does that tell you, Ghost? What does that tell you?
Tells me the Rams are going to win and cover.
Yeah, that baby Ghost. I like it too. Anything else?
You guys got? I this game is so tough. I told Cricket my favorite parlay in this game, same game parlay, was, and I think maybe I'll just do them 2 legs, 3 different 2 legs instead of putting them all together. But I like both quarterbacks to throw 250 yards, both quarterbacks to throw 2 or more touchdowns, and both quarterbacks to throw a pick. Stafford hasn't thrown a pick in like 6 weeks. You know what that means, Brito?
He's due.
Here's a prediction. Here's a prediction that's going to happen in this game. Just a prediction. And an extra point's going to be missed, and it's going to be the factor in the game.
Ooh.
I love that.
Okay.
Hey, Stan, go fuck yourself.
That's going to keep. If the Rams win, that missed extra point is going to keep the cover.
I'll do you one better. It's the extra point's gonna matter, but it's gonna cost one of the teams to have to go for 2 when they didn't need to, and they're not gonna get the 2 point.
Exactly.
I have a question for Ghost, because I know you were talking about the reverse line movement in the game earlier. This one has gone from 2.5 to, this is action, but I'm interested to see what you have on your end. but it's showing that it's moved from 2.5 to 3 as of last night, and 75% of the money, or 75% of the bet, 81% of the money is on the Seahawks. So you would think that would be going in the opposite direction. It wouldn't move past that number out to 3 if all the money's coming in on the opposite side.
Depends on what the books are trying to do. The books.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, the books are trying to bring the public to one side. If they're doing reverse line movement, that's psychological, and with all kinds of new bettors out there, they don't recognize that psychological movement, and they will grab that reverse line movement, and then they wind up losing. I mean,
it sounds really square, but I kind of like this parlay that I've been thinking about doing. Well, let's just take the best receivers in this game. JSN, Puka, both get a touchdown.
Ooh, I actually
JSN has hit like 3 first-time touchdown or first TDs this season for the Seahawks. Clearly Sam Darnold's favorite. He's leading the league by a mile in receiving yards. I think he's going to get his today. Puka, he's due for one.
Yeah, you're going to see Sam Darnold target Cooper Kupp today. Yeah, expect a big game, revenge game for Cooper Kupp. 100%. He's going to have a big game. I'm on the Seahawks, boys. I love fading the Rams. Fuck the Rams. I love fading the Rams. Give me the Seahawks, dude. And that's a contest pick.
Contest pick? Gotcha. Okay, I'll get the Seahawks.
You're damn fucking right.
Did you see what Cooper said this week? They asked him, they go, how do you feel about Seattle? Apparently Seattle's going to, or not Seattle, LA is going to do a nice little tribute video for you before the game. He goes, why? I'm not dead.
Yeah.
Thanks. I would keep an eye on this line movement. There's a lot of books that just all moved it to 3.5.
Yeah, someone came in and bet the Rams big, which isn't unheard of. There's a lot of LA backers, big whales that come in and like to back LA, which is, smart. LA is a good team.
Hey, my best
Old
bet.
Fart says Giants suck, Beardo. LOL. You don't think I know this?
Best bet of this game: Byron Young, 1+ sacks.
Oh,
okay.
Get on that.
Anyone else got anything in this game that you guys feel good about? I think this is a great player props game. I really do. I
like Leonard Williams for a sec.
There you go. Parlay them together. Smothered coverage, sprinkled, tinkled, all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Will leaves right when.
But was I the only one on the Seahawks?
Yeah, I didn't really. The line movement and stuff like it feels weird, but I don't know. This feels like it could be a Rams 3-point.
It feels like you should take the Rams.
Yeah, it feels like you should, but at the same time, like I said,
I think it's a no-brainer.
I think I've been kind of back and forth in this game all week. Like, it's a division game. I just ain't, like I said, I'm going to go with my Byron Young sack and be done with it.
You shouldn't get.
I'm comfy on Bro Island, man. I'll get a tan when the Seahawks.
I'll tell you what. What would be, especially with the line going up. You know what a good little spot is here. Tease the Seahawks up. I think it's going to be a close game either way. I just don't like the fact that the Seahawks have been winning so easy. I think they're a little overvalued in the market right now. I'm not saying they're not a good team, but now I'm hearing everyone saying they're a Super Bowl team. They have an elite defense. Why? Because you bitch slapped the Redskins and you came home and beat up on the Cardinals in a bad spot for the Cardinals? Like, okay.
I haven't looked
and
this
remember,
number.
Yeah.
What is the Seahawks ATS on the road this season?
I was going to say they've won 9. Well, they've won all of them, but 9 straight road games.
10 straight.
Okay.
10?
Well, what's their
Yeah,
what's
they won
their
the last
AT,
one too.
what's
There
their
are
ATS in
3.
that?
They're 4-0 against the spread on the road.
Yeah, Will, they won that one at the Commanders.
6-1 as a favorite against the spread.
Okay.
3-2 at home.
Golly, and now you're getting points with them?
Answers my question.
Big J State says I'm a lifelong Rams fanatic, and I think this year we're going all the way. I think you are too. I think Stafford's MVP, and I think the Rams are the best team in the NFC, and so that's why I'm going to go with the Rams today.
I can counter that too, though, Ghost, because the Rams are 3-1 on the road against the spread, 3-1 against the spread at home, 7-1 as a favorite. So both teams are good against the spread in these spots as far as home favorites and all that stuff goes.
In the trenches, it's pretty even. Rams have a slight edge in the trenches according to the stats, but where they do They do have a good edge in running. So I would maybe look at Kyron Williams today too.
Never a bad bet.
49ers Cardinals. This line went from -2.5 out to -3 because Brock Purdy's playing today.
Brock Purdy starting.
Sharp money on the Niners. 65% of the money on the Niners. Niners are one of the most top picked picks in the circa millions. Why do I think the Cardinals, who no Marvin Harrison Jr. because that guy's a bum, appendicitis? I mean, come on, dude. Like, you got to play through a little pain.
Just grow up, dude.
Yeah, they took it out already. You know what I mean? It's like it's out. The problem's gone.
Yeah, just
not
grow
like
up, man.
Appendectomy earlier in the week.
Yeah,
I told you guys, this guy's a bust. Cardinals don't, I mean, this is a Trey McBride day if I've ever seen one against this Niners. If this Niners defense wasn't as banged up as it was, I would feel better about it. But I have a weird feeling. I don't know who I'm going to pick in this game yet, but I have a weird feeling the Cardinals will win this one outright. But what do you guys think?
George Kittle, 60-plus receiving yards. That's what I'm going with in this one. I don't know. I want to take the Niners in the line move out, but I think they're over-exaggerating Brock Purdy playing because I don't know that offense ain't better with Mac Jones in it, especially since he's the one that's been playing for 6 weeks now. Like, it definitely doesn't take that much of a step back when Mac Jones is playing in that offense. So I don't know that Brock Purdy is worth the point that they're giving him right now.
And it's more than just a point. It went through 3.
Yeah, that's bigger. That's what you got to realize.
Points.
When it moves through a key number like that, even though it just moved 1 point, that's really like a 2-point movement because they're not going to move it through that key number 3 unless they feel pretty good about it. And I don't think Brock Purdy's worth that.
Will, you might go broke betting against Hawks. Yeah, you're new to this channel. I'm from the area. All my friends are big Seahawks fans. My whole life, if I bet against the Seahawks, they win. If I bet on them, they lose. All Seattle sports. Mariners are real bad at it too. So you're not wrong, sir.
49ers. You've only lost one of those.
At least you gave me a $20 donation today to help me recover.
He helped head you out of it, man.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that $20 that he sent in, and I'm going to put it on Sam Darnold to win MVP.
Absolutely, you are.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's the kind of shit you get around here. Let's go, baby. I love that. George Kittle, 6+ receiving yards.
I put it on there.
Cardinals.
I think Will's right though with the McBride. I was just looking. He with Brissett this year in 4 games, 32 catches, 328 yards, but he has 5 touchdowns. He has at least 1 touchdown in every start with Brissett. And then the 49ers have allowed 3 touchdowns to tight ends in the last 2 games. So, yeah.
This is another coin flip game for me, man. It could go either way. Which Cardinals team is going to show up?
Real quick, he's got something to show you.
Oh, look at that. Look at Pikachu, man. Awesome.
Yeah, that's mine.
It's
Check
yours?
it out,
Heck yeah, man.
Hey, check it out, bro. Tell him, come here, Will.
Oh, Cal, look. Look at Cricket's got.
Pikachu too, man.
Pikachu.
That's right, baby. Pikachu. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We both got one. Let's go, baby.
All right, go back to playing Legos.
That's cool, man.
All right, go ahead, Beardo. Sorry.
No, this is what Cardinals team is going to show up because we've seen this Jacoby Brissett-led Cardinals team play really good, and then last week, fuck. I mean, they were playing from behind trying to catch up all game. But the 49ers, you don't know what team's going to show up either. They're so fucking banged up. At least you knew you were going to get some consistency with Mac Jones. But now with Brock Purdy, I don't know what to expect from this Niners team today. So I guess with that, I'm more confident in the Cardinals.
I think I'm with you, man. I think a lot of people are looking at that line movement thing. It's automatically jump to the San Francisco, and I think now you might have got the spot where you take the Cardinals.
Yeah,
I like the Cardinals too in this spot. I like the what I'm seeing with the money and the tickets, the consensus. Everybody's writing off the Cardinals in this game. It's all 49ers action coming in. This is what the second. No, it's not the second highest. No. The Rams Seahawks is, but it's still a very heavy wagered game, all coming in on San Francisco. I like the Cardinals in this spot at home.
And in professional sports, when everybody's writing a team off, that's usually when you want to bet them.
Yep,
because they're all pros, bro.
I like tease. Usually, it's not good to tease totals, but I tease the total to the over. It's at 48. I think this game's going over 48.5. Tease it down to 42.5. I mean, Niners aren't stopping anyone. Christian McCaffrey, is going to get 2 tutties today. Ooh, Crick. We haven't bet in a while. CMC first touchdown.
First study. What is it today?
I'm gonna go take a look right now.
Redskins are driving
love
right
some-
now. Redskins are driving. Miami kicked a field goal on their first drive. Redskins about to actually. It looks like they are in. They're about to be in Dolphins territory. Zach Ertz first touchdown. Still alive, baby.
Still alive, baby.
Still alive.
Plus 330. Will
Plus 330
on.
That sounds like
first study.
that should be even money.
A couple years ago, it got down to like it was barely over 2-1.
Yeah.
Went on that little.
No,
stretch.
it was plus 150 in a game.
I remember it was crazy low. It's the lowest I've ever seen for somebody to have a first study score.
And I think he did it.
That was the thing, is like he just kept doing it too. And finally, that's what you were on that wave for a little bit, and I was like, bro, we got to get back off this. It's gonna eventually come crashing down.
Never. I was so sad last year we didn't get a bet on it.
I know, right?
Okay. And then Ravens, Browns. Browns catches 7.5 at home. Sharp money. Action or expert likes the Browns. 83% of the money is laying it with the Ravens. I'm just going to go ahead and say this now. I love the Browns at home. Catching 7.5. Their defense is allowing 11 points per game at home. This Ravens team, I think, is overvalued and overhyped.
And the line's dropped.
It's what is it now? 7?
And no, it's at 7.5, but it opened at 8.
Can y'all?
Yeah, it's come down. I think the Browns are live here, and I'm going to be picking the Browns to win this game outright. A little upset of the day.
Yeah, they might be a live dog.
Will, can you tell me what the money's doing on the total in this game?
Yeah, hold on. Also, everyone's worried about Dylan Gabriel and whatnot. You don't have to worry about Dylan Gabriel. It's going to be an ugly, gross game. I know he says he hates playing in weather games. It doesn't matter. All he has to do is hand the ball off to Quinshon Judkins because you
Isn't
can
that
run
a
on
fucking
this.
stupid thing for a quarterback to say.
He
For
said this when he was
starting
at
quarterback
Oregon.
in the
He
league.
said this when he was at Oregon.
What did he say?
Still,
Well, he was in Oregon. He says because he's where's he from? Dylan Gabriel. Where's he? He's like
Played in
a,
Oklahoma, Oregon. I mean,
well, I know, I meant, but like, where did he grow up? Is he a Cali guy? Is he a Florida guy? I can't remember. Anyways, he says he hates
I
playing
think
in weather.
he's at UCF. He was at UCF to begin with, so maybe he's from the South.
He hates playing in bad weather, and he got drafted.
that is a stupid thing to say.
That's why people were saying. That's why he came out and said that, and then they're like, "Why the hell did the Browns draft this guy?" Then
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that guy needed to go down to Miami or something.
Do we?
Yeah, sharp money on the under cricket at 38, and 65% of the money's on the over.
Okay, I'm backing off of it then. I thought I kind of liked the over because I felt like that total was a little high. What did it open at?
42.5 is what I bet it at
42
on
and
Monday.
a half?
Yeah, I bet the under because this is the worst wind weather game of the week. So,
ooh, yep. There you go, Steps. You found it.
That's why I think you got movement on both the line and the total going down.
You got 42.5.
Yeah, and like Will said, 65% of the money is on the over.
And they're moving it down, guys. That's that reverse line movement. Steps told you the key factor in determining whether totals go over or not is the wind. This is the highest wind in any of these games today, like Steps told y'all. Yeah, bet the under, man.
And you got to think the Ravens. I mean, they're gonna want to run the ball, and the Browns. I mean, they can stuff the run. That's what they do best. So
over on Kalshi, you can get Quinshon Judkins' first touchdown at almost about 6-1, and oh my God, him to score. You can get 10-1 on him to score 2+ touchdowns today.
Did we see a little Shador action today?
Probably not. I think if they're going to play him, they're going to play him against the Titans.
That made me like the under even more.
He's from Hawaii. That's right. He's from Hawaii.
Here you go.
I thought that was it.
Harold Fannin Jr. first touchdown, 22-1.
Ooh. Okay.
That's gross. I don't know. I just think this Ravens team's overrated. I think everyone's like, oh, they're back. Look at Lamar's back. But dude, if Lamar, especially in this weather game, if you got to remember, he had a hamstring injury. If he starts, he hasn't been running.
Injury.
He hasn't been running since he's come back. If this game is as ugly as it's going to be, he's going to have to run, and he's at a high risk to re-injure.
The Ravens have to win this game.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the Ravens.
The Browns can end the Ravens season. This could be the Browns Super Bowl.
I just cannot trust that Browns offense. I mean, yeah, I think that's also a good combination for the under. You got one team with a terrible offense with a great defense.
And that defense at home is not the defense on the road. That defense at home, they shouldn't even be called the Browns. They should be called something else. Like that defense is legit. 11 points per game.
Yeah, I mean that's in the NFL. That's elite.
This might be the game to bet no touchdowns.
Dude, I was kind of thinking about that. I was looking at that one earlier, and I was like, there's a couple gross ones that could be no tutty today, and this is definitely one of them.
You can buy 50 to 1 no touchdowns in this game.
But
I bet you put in an order in on at 1 cent. I bet someone will fill it. 1 cent, 100 to 1 no touchdowns.
What's the odds on a Derrick Henry passing touchdown?
Oh shit, I don't know that, dude.
That's gross.
They won't even give me those on damn DraftKings. You have to go to an offshore book or something like that, but that's pretty sick, Beardo.
That's gross.
Man,
he's done it before. I know it's in the playbook.
It's there. They definitely got it in the playbook, bro. Man, that defense, the way it is, thinking they're going to stack the box, and Myles Garrett just a little outside zone out there where he goes out and all of a sudden just leaks it over to Mark Andrews or Isaiah Likely in the end zone.
Exactly.
I can see it, bro. I can see it. I'm going to go nuts in my house if that happens. Yeah. I'm going to be running down the block, bro.
Boarding's right. Top 5 picks in Circa Millions have been a good fade this season, and those top 5 picks are today are Dolphins -2.5, Vikings -2.5, Niners -3, Chiefs -3.5, and Lions +2.5. I like fading all of those today before I even saw this.
What up, Hayden?
Browns lost to the Jets last weekend. It took the fourth quarter for the Ravens to come back and beat the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Browns at home.
I do too, especially catching the points.
Yeah.
Quinshawn Judkins, baby.
The weather's going to be a factor in this game. I don't think Lamar Jackson's going to be trying to sling it all over. They're going to rely on Derrick Henry. There you go. So I think the Browns defense is going to shut down the Ravens. I see this game going under the total and the Browns covering. And it wouldn't shock me to see the Browns win the game outright.
Lamar Jackson, 40+ rushing yards.
40 plus?
40 plus.
Okay.
Under. I'd say under.
Myles Garrett and them's going to get after him. They're going to have to flush him out of the pocket. And I don't think he'd be out there if that hamstring wasn't ready to go. I'm with Beardo. I don't know how bad that hamstring ever was.
No, exactly. I think he's still nursing it.
Yeah, because he didn't practice on Wednesday, and he also hasn't ran since he came back.
I think he's just a lazy bitch.
And they need his hamstring healthy too to win that division, because if he goes out, they're done.
That's my thing. I'm not saying they're going to design the runs. I'm saying he ain't going to have no choice but to run because you got Myles Garrett breathing down his neck all damn day long.
Myles Garrett 5+ sacks today.
No, you ain't
Redskins
5+ time.
2nd and 8, man. They're threatening. They're threatening right here. They're
just
about at the goal line.
They're on the 9-yard line.
9-yard. Oh, this is Zach Ertz's spot, Beardo.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
God.
we got a Dolphins player down.
The wrong running back's getting the carries, Steps.
It's okay. It doesn't matter because remember we threw all those prop bets out. So
no, I bet him.
That sucks for you. You didn't listen to Cricket.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Good. Thanks, buddy.
Ouch.
It's the first drive of the game.
I think Lamar's just a lazy bitch. So we'll see. But I still got the Ravens winning.
Chiefs
Y'all making
Broncos.
me want Lamar like 100+ rushing yards.
Do it.
We'll see. Too early to tell.
Chiefs Broncos. Broncos catching 4.5 now. Ooh, baby. Everyone loves the Chiefs in the spot. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes off a bye. Oh God, everyone hates the Broncos. They're the worst 8-2 team ever in the history of the NFL, according to some people.
Broncos are though. They're 8-2, but they also lead the league in punts this season.
Sharp money on the Chiefs. 53% of the money on the Chiefs. I'm gonna tell you right now, Broncos gonna win this game outright. That's who I got. Got the Broncos beating the Chiefs today.
Take Chiefs -9.5. Straight up.
The book thinks.
Yeah, they could. I don't know. This game I'm kind of on the fence with. I want to take the Chiefs, but I've seen all that money on them. So they're in the Broncos at home. Once again, that's 8-2 team. You got a good defense. And hell, you know, they got the most punts in the league. I feel like that punter puts 2 inside the 5 every game.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's a stud, man. He just out there hitting chip shots like me and Beardo. So I don't know. This game, I think I'm staying away from. I can watch this one as a fan and enjoy it without having any skin in the game.
What do you think I took, Cricket?
Under.
That's right, baby. I took the under. This is my favorite underplay of the day. Denver's defense coming to this game without Patrick Surtain holding teams to under 200 yards, 3.2 yards per game. And historically versus Kansas City in the last 4 matchups, that total's been 38, 33, 30, and 27. So we're averaging 32 points per game with the total at 44.5. This year to the under, Denver 7-3, Chiefs 6-3. Both are top 5 for first half and second half unders as well. So if you want to bet the first half or second half under, you're good there as well. And then first quarter, I like the first quarter under where Chiefs are averaging 6.3 points per game. Broncos averaging 8 points per game in the first quarter. And then you can get a scoreless 0-0 tie at the end of the first quarter for plus 700. So I like the under in this one.
We have a problem in the chat. Arnold Bart says he has to pace himself. Only 3 beers in the fridge, and they don't sell beer for another 2 hours. What?
Where the fuck do you
Where
live?
are you at where they don't sell beer? Like here, we sell beer at 6 a.m.
No, they sell it here in the South. It's 12 p.m. on Sundays.
No.
Yeah.
There's certain counties here in Florida where they don't start selling until 12.
Dude, there used to be. It's not this way anymore, but down there in the South, there used to be counties that did not sell alcohol on Sunday.
Indiana doesn't. In Indiana.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America. If I want to have a beer at 3 a.m, I should be able to get beer at 3 a.m.
It's the old whites, man.
You used to have dry counties, man.
Yep.
I love being up here in Idaho. We don't have any rules.
By 7-Eleven down the street, they start selling beers at 9 a.m.
Like, why does it matter?
Why does it matter, dude? Yeah, that's what I think. It's so
dumb.
I'm a grown ass man. If I want to buy a beer at 8 a.m., I should be able.
You can't buy alcohol or anything between the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. every day.
God, that's what they used to do me up at the casino at Cherokee, up on the Indian Reservation. They stopped selling alcohol at like 2:30 in the morning. You're sitting
at a casino?
Yeah, well, it's on an Indian reservation too. It's kind of that you get different rules there, but yeah, they stopped selling them at 2:30, and
they stopped selling beer. But are they selling you ayahuasca?
You can't buy anything. No alcohol between 2:30 and like 7. You talk about a problem sitting there at the poker table trying to grind through that like 4.5 hours to get there. The old men, they get there at 7:30. Old men come in, they'd be like ordering coffee and grits. I'm like, yeah, I need a Jaeger bomb and a Corona. Let's go. This is my breakfast.
I want to pick Denver so badly. I want to fade the Chiefs so bad, but I can't.
Oh, my bad, Will.
Because I'm with you. I'm with you. Denver might be the worst 8-2 team ever. Fuck Bo Nix. Fuck Sean Payton. They're both scumbags. Patrick Mahomes is a scumbag too, and he might be gay. But give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, his wife definitely wears a strap on, don't she?
Morning, guys.
Oh yeah, big one too.
There's states that don't have the lottery. I didn't know that. I didn't know there's states that don't have. You guys, what are we just no fun states? Why would you ever live there? I mean, I feel like it's bad enough that I don't have sports gambling in this state. Can't play the lottery.
The Redskins are kicking a field goal.
Yeah, it's 3-3.
Well, that means you're
right.
still
Two is due for a pick.
I guess we're still alive though, but
yeah.
Tua interception. Live bet it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Ghost.
I was just saying, I've went back and forth on this game. The line opened up at 2.5. Now it's at 4.5. All the money and the tickets are coming in on the Chiefs. Obviously, everybody thinks the same thing about the Broncos, that they're a fraud and all that stuff. They're the worst 8-2 team. This is a statement game for the Broncos. If the Broncos wind up beating the Chiefs in this game, the Chiefs are probably done. They're not going to make the playoffs because this is going to wind up being the Broncos and Chargers taking that division, and they'll be. I think they'll be done. But yeah, the total is more enticing to me than the side. I would probably tend to lean the under in this game. I see it went from 45.5 down to 45. The money's kind of split. Money and tickets lean the under, but not by a large margin. So if I had anything on this game, I'd probably take the under. I don't really care for either side because I can see Kansas City winning. I can see Denver winning the game. I really don't have much of a feel for it.
I should be betting Kansas City money line because I do have an 8-1 ticket on the Chiefs missing the playoffs. Cricket knows. Steps knows at the beginning of the season. I was like, hey, I think they're missing the playoffs this season. And I bet it. Put my money where my mouth is. 8-1.
How does Nevada not have the lottery?
What?
Oh, that's because of their. That makes sense because of the Vegas and the casinos.
Yeah, but if you drive on the if you drive on the 15 and you head to Vegas, right where the state line's at, there's a liquor store on the California side where you can drive from Nevada and get lottery tickets.
Okay. I can fly in and play slot machines as soon as I get off the plane, but I can't buy a Powerball ticket if I want to.
Think about it, Craig. Vegas has ran that state forever, and it's because they want you spending all your money gambling in Vegas.
Yeah, the casinos.
They don't want you.
And then the state
they paid off the
skims off
legislators.
their taxes and all their funds that the lottery normally would provide for the schools and all that stuff.
Have you guys ever been to Allegiant there in Vegas? Raiders?
I've been outside of it. I've
not
never gone
been
in.
inside there yet.
I'm curious to know if they got fucking slots inside that fucking stadium.
100%.
I guarantee you they do. Yeah, I guarantee. Hell, they might have craps tables and every fucking thing.
They have it in the airport. Why wouldn't they have it there? Yeah.
How can you
100%.
have slots in a gas station? And
they're everywhere, dude. Everywhere you go.
Dude, they have slots in the grocery stores in Vegas.
Everywhere you go.
I'm saying like in Georgia, they don't have casinos, but you can go into a gas station and play a slot machine in a gas station.
Hell, those are the best employees there are.
Where,
man.
in Georgia or in Vegas? What are you talking about, Steph?
In Georgia. I'm just asking, like, how can you play a slot machine in a gas station in a non-legal gambling state? Like, how is that legal?
Because
I don't know.
A lot
I
of
didn't
these
know Georgia had that.
regulations are retarded. A lot of it's stupid shit and little red tape and fine print.
I just still can't believe you can't buy a beer until noon. I mean, what? I thought this was America. Come on now.
Well, it's like Beardo down in Florida. I think Hard Rock's like the only book that you can really bet on, right? You can't. Can you do DraftKings and like all that other stuff?
I can't do DraftKings or let's see, FanDuel.
That's crazy.
But I can do
partnering with Hard Rock. Yeah, I mean that's them wanting to.
Yeah.
That has to do with the tribes. That's why.
Yeah,
and they're
I can do Hard Rock, Prize Picks, and Underdog here in Florida. That's pretty much it.
Hard Rock's pretty good though. We love Hard Rock for our highlight bets.
No, Hard Rock is a good book. I used it when I was down in Florida on vacation.
I'm itching to go down there and actually go to the casino, the Hard Rock Casino. It's nice. I want to go.
I've heard that my buddy's been in there. He said it was pretty nice. But
Crick, by the way, I have remind me tomorrow. I know we don't talk highlight on Monday, but remind me tomorrow to show you a really good highlight bet we need to make.
I absolutely love highlight bets.
All right,
love it.
Lions, Eagles, Sunday Night Football. Eagles 2.5. Sharp money on the Eagles. 79% of the money on Lions. Earlier in the week, I saw this line open up, and you guys got to tell me why the Eagles
favored.
What? I think the Eagles are the better team, and you can't listen. You can't bet against the Eagles if they're going to keep allowing this tush push false start stuff and not call it. So I'm refusing to bet against the Eagles. I don't know why everyone's loving the Lions. Every time the Lions play a good team or in a big game, the Eagles. Listen. This is the Eagles. I know they win ugly and it's gross. The Eagles are the Chiefs 2 years ago. Remember, the Chiefs could never cover a spread, but would win every single game. Right? They won like 14 one-score games that season. That's the Eagles. They're just going to do enough. They're going to play down to their competition. They're going to muck it up, and they're going to win by 3 or however ugly they got to do it. Don't fight it. Just give in. And now, I can't believe the line hasn't moved more. I mean, did you guys see Sam Laporta's on IR for 4 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
What's the money doing? What's the money doing in the total in this game?
Let me look. Well, you got 79% of the money on the Lions. I don't get it. I'm on the Eagles tonight.
I think this is an under spot, dude.
Yeah, take the under.
You got 40. So 46 and a half. Sharp money, big money on the over. 67% of the bet. 77% of the money on the over.
Cricket opened under 48.5.
Oh, under, folks.
Drop 2 points.
You got the weird
with all that money on the over.
And the weird primetime under shit and the reverse line movement and everything. And everybody just expects the Lions to come out, put up a shit ton of points, and it be kind of a back and forward type game. This could be a gross ass game tonight. It's going to be like 21-17 one way or the other, and I have no idea who's winning it.
Then you should take the Eagles team total 24.5 under.
I don't see I really don't see either one of these teams getting north of 24 points in this game.
Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions by a million. I think the Lions are going to fucking blow out the Eagles tonight. And that's going to be a contest pick for me, too. I think the Lions could score fucking 30, 40 points.
You might be right.
Holy moly, donut shop.
And Dan Campbell took over the play calling.
Yes, he did.
And they took off last week. They scored a lot of points and a lot of yards.
I was going to say, that Eagles defense is
the same Redskins y'all freaking picked this week, Will.
Because they're playing their Dolphins.
Dolphins won last week.
Okay.
Oh, my God. All the more reason to bet against them this week. If anything told you that the Dolphins are about to string together a bunch of wins, you feel good about that?
I think the Dolphins are better than their record. I really do.
You think the Dolphins are better? What have you watched outside of last week and maybe that game in Atlanta? Outside of that, what have you seen that tells you they're better than what they're showing us? Why do you think that?
I think talent-wise, I think I'm not saying that they're putting it together. I'm just saying that they have the talent there to be better than the record is. And I think last week you saw that.
You can say that about every NFL team.
Yeah, but I think if you look at Tua's numbers aren't that bad. Like they really aren't. Like him and Josh Allen
have chasing, bro. They're always down by 2+ touchdowns. He has to throw it 40 times.
He could be throwing more picks then. He could be turning the ball over more. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not really translating into points necessarily.
He's
Did you really just say
comparable to Josh?
Did you really say? His numbers are comparable to Josh Allen?
Yeah, as far as yardage goes, yeah, he's thrown for just as many yards.
He doesn't even have 2,000 yards passing. He has 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions.
All right, how many yards does Josh Allen have passing?
I'm pulling it up right now. Josh Allen has almost 2,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Yeah, pretty close in yardage.
Tua's QBR is 61.5, or Josh Allen's 61.5. Tua's 45.
The reason Josh Allen's is more impressive is because Josh Allen hasn't been chasing every game.
Also, Josh Allen has more yards than Tua, and he has had a bye, and the Dolphins haven't. That's the thing with Drake May. Everyone's talking about Drake May MVP because he's got like 350 more yards than Stafford. Stafford's played 2 less games because Stafford's had a bye, and he also hasn't played this week.
And he has 2 back-to-back 4-touchdown games.
Yeah, and Drake May, I saw this stat. I couldn't believe it. Drake May hasn't thrown a 300-yard game yet this season.
That's wild.
Isn't that mind-blowing?
Yeah.
Has he in his career?
I think he had a couple last year, yeah. I don't know for sure. But I believe I remember.
Is this second or third year for Drake May?
Second.
Okay.
Dolphins driving.
Okay. That was Lions, Eagles, and then tomorrow night, Cowboys, Raiders.
I didn't get my
analysis. Go, my bad.
I'm anticipating this game to be a lot of money to be pouring in on this game late. There's not a lot right now. Only about 260,000 on this game right now. All the money is coming in on the Lions with the line going from +1 to +3. I don't know. I hate the Eagles, but I can't take the Lions. The Lions coming off that blowout win last weekend against the Redskins. As of right now, if I had a side to, or not a side, but I lean the under in this game right now. Seems like we've been on a streak right now with primetime games going under the total, and I don't see that changing with this game.
You know what that means?
I know it's due for an over, but the money's all coming in on the over though. It's got to be reversed. And the line's going down. Now, if I saw the line, if everybody was on the under and the line's going up or down or whatever, I don't know. This game I see going under, and I think the weather's going to be a factor too in Philly.
It'll be cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to be windy too.
Hey, never married is definitely the better coach for Penn State was James Franklin because he doesn't protect pedophiles.
You're damn right.
That we know
Joe
of.
Paterno.
That we know of.
Fuck Joe Paterno.
Dude, I was living in Pennsylvania during that time.
You were living there?
I was living there
in
Pennsylvania with when the whole Paterno Sandusky, dude, the state shut down. People people were like the whole state shut down. Like trucks weren't delivering food. People weren't going to school or work. Teachers
like
are
COVID.
taking off. The state shut down when everything happened with Paterno. Like,
that rained. I mean, that crashed those people's whole world. Everything they thought they knew about their lives was like, this is all a lie.
Yeah. It actually kind of was like COVID. Nobody did anything. People are taking off of work. Businesses are closed. The whole state
That's crazy,
shut down, man.
I mean, that's a crazy deal.
Yeah.
Crazy deal. But yeah, I'd take James Franklin over Joe Paterno. Then it has nothing to do with football.
That whole scandal killed Joe Paterno.
Oh, yeah. You knew that, man. As soon as that man didn't have something to live for coaching football anymore, they did. He was dead in a month, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
Wild.
Good job.
We're going to talk about this.
My son wanted to throw a banana in the chat. I don't know why.
Hell yeah. Bananas. Fuck yeah.
Okay, last game, Monday Night Football. We have Cowboys at the Raiders. Cowboys coming off a bye, of course. Their team's dealing with the Marshawn Nealon stuff. Raiders catching 3.5 sharp money, big money on the Raiders. 58% of the money on the Cowboys. Initially, my gut feeling was at Cowboys in this one. For contest and all that stuff, I don't see the Cowboys losing this. And I'm going to stick with the Cowboys, but it does bother me that so many people are on the Cowboys. And this line's going to move because everyone's going to be betting Cowboys tomorrow. And should be a good Brock Bowers game. And
I hope so.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about this one?
Hey, Will, real quick before we get into that one, Jaguars money line's moving the right way for us, baby. What could go wrong for you Chargers bettors? I don't know that I'm even going to bet anything in this Monday night game. Once again, I don't know what kind of mindset
yourself.
I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's the only one.
You love Brock.
It's the only one. That's what I'll do. I'll bet props in this thing because the Thursday night games and the Monday night games, I have no business picking a side in. Just play my props. Every time I just play props, I wind up profitable at the end of the night. That's what I'll do in this one. And once again, I have no idea what kind of mindset that Dallas Cowboys team is going to be in after the last few weeks, man. It's been a roller coaster ride for those guys, and they dealt with some real shit. And I don't know what kind of mindset those guys are in. So I'm probably just going to bet props. And Brock Bowers is never a bad one. Maybe a Michael Mayer anytime touchdown because they're trying to take Brock Bowers out of the, away from it, double covering him in the red zone and stuff. And maybe they can leak Michael Mayer out. Those guys look like fucking clones. They look like the same guy in football pads standing there. One of them 87, one of them 89. And every time they throw to one, you'd never know which one they're throwing to.
Right.
So I think maybe you could look at something like that, but I'll dive in and figure out some props for this one. But I'm not going to bet on this game until I see the Cowboys play another game after everything that's happened. What are you thinking on this one, Ghost?
What I'm seeing right now, I mean, there's still a lot of flat threes out there. Right now, all the money's coming in on the Cowboys. Also, I noticed on the total, too, the total went from 51 down to 49.5. If I had a pick right now, I mean, a lot can happen between now and tomorrow. I like the Raiders and the under in this game.
Ooh,
I think,
there you go.
And here's a little side note. Majority of Cowboy games have all gone over the total. It's been a while since they played a game that went under the total. And with this line movement being reversed, I think this game's going to go under the total as well.
Steps?
Yeah, I'm with Ghost. Everything he just said is correct. I like the under, but I do like the total or the Raiders side a little bit better than the total. I think Dallas's defense is god awful. Offense was kind of like the shining star of Dallas, but they've kind of slipped into mediocrity. In the rankings of DVOA offensively, they're kind of just in the middle of the pack now. I know Geno does like to push the ball downfield. And Dallas' secondary has not intercepted the ball a lot, and that's pretty much what Geno's been kind of prone to do this year is throw a lot of picks. So I think that if you can eliminate the turnover and push the ball down the field, I think the Raiders can hang in this one. I think they've covered the last 2 weeks against pretty decent opponents as well. So the Cowboys are a mess, man. Raiders aren't a nice little shiny object either. But I think they can get it done here and cover the 3.5.
I love what I'm hearing, man. My favorite bets in this game: Geno interception, Dak interception. They're both throwing picks tomorrow night. And
I like them both over 250 passing yards. I think it's just going to be.
Fuck.
moving the ball.
No, that's Beardo. If they're throwing for over 250, that just means there's opportunity for they're going to be throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah, 250 each, 250 each, and each to have an interception.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all.
I'm going to fade the Cowboys here, and I'm going to go Raiders at home.
I like it.
Ooh.
I don't hate that.
I don't either. Okay, give me your guys' contest picks. I'm on Washington, Jags, Eagles, Packers, Steelers. Steps is on, well, he had the Jets. He's on the Bears, Panthers, Cardinals, Raiders.
See if the Panthers and the
I will hear in a second.
Cardinals
Let me get. I will once I get Beardo. What do you like? You have Seahawks and Lions so far.
Seahawks, Lions. Give me the Giants +7. And fuck. Shit. Give me the Raiders. Gross.
You throw up in your mouth a little bit right there?
A little bit, man. I hate it.
That's a 5-0.
Bucks.
Ooh, I like it. +6.
It was a 5-0 until you took that one.
And then, do I need one more?
No, that's it.
That was it. Okay.
Look at that disgusting card.
That is disgusting, man.
So gross. All dogs. Love to see it. Ornery Wolfart says, by the way, Will, your Cheatriots are the real deal. They might be. We'll see. I don't like some of the underlying stats on them, but hey, as long as they keep winning, that's all I can ask. I'll believe if we beat the Bills again.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach Ertz, first touchdown, still alive.
Still alive, baby.
This is going to be the game where no touchdown score today.
That'd be funny.
Could be.
That'd be funny. Ghost, what do you like?
Okay, I already gave you the Redskins.
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars.
Okay.
Bears.
Yeah, they're there. Okay.
Giants.
Okay.
And Cardinals.
Ooh, let's go.
And then Steps, I got to check yours. I think the Panthers went up to 4. You still want the Panthers, Step?
Yeah, just update Panthers and Cardinals to their better number, and then we're good.
I love it. So gross. I love it. All right. That's what we're on.
Steps was undefeated, never lost last week.
Yeah.
I'm mad about the
Never
Jets
lost.
pushing, but it's okay.
Oh, you got a push in that one last week?
The Jets.
No, this week.
Already.
This week. Okay.
Because I need to go. I need to go at least 4-1 to like stay, in it for the quarter.
So if you push in this thing, it's just
half a point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Half a point. Okay.
You know what's funny about that Jets game? There was I'm not going to say any names, just somebody I follow. They said they won the Jets game and they had +14.5.
Right.
Didn't specify they bought any points or that. So I went and did some research. I couldn't find one single book that had that line at 14.5.
I was like, it never went that high.
They never went that high. It won as high as 13.5. But it never went to 14.5. I went all over the place, and there was never a book that had it at 14.5. Maybe some local guy down around the corner in an alley did, but
you could have outlined it and paid a bunch of juice. I mean, you would have probably pay like -190 or something on that.
Yeah, but you got to say that if you won the game at 14.5,
right? I agree.
Say I bought a point. Don't just flat out and say, "Yep, I got a winner 14.5." Well, did you buy a point?
You're like me. You're all about the transparency and some of this too. And yeah, I see that and some of that shit. That's why you got to be careful who you follow and who you trust in this stuff, y'all.
My son saw the Trump dancing thing here, and he said, "Look at that chicken's dancing."
Chicken. Oh man!
All right, well, man, we've done a long show. I don't know. You guys want to throw together one of the? I wanted to do the 3-leg parlay thing, but
I need an interception prop. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna throw a 10 spotter on it. But if it's really good, I might throw a 20. But,
should we do a 3-leg quarterbacks that throw an interception?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna play it.
We'll all nominate someone to throw an interception today. I'm going to go with Josh Allen because of that stat that Kincaid's out. Josh Allen throws an interception.
Sam Darnold.
How do we feel on that? How do we all
Hold
feel
on, we're going to
about
go
Josh
all
Allen?
go around nominate, and then we'll vote. Okay.
Sam Darnold.
Steps, who do you like?
I don't know. Go with someone else for a second.
Goes, who do you like to throw an interception today?
J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Beardo, who are you, Dak?
If he's not taking Geno
night.
Smith, I'm
That's
taking
tomorrow
Geno
night.
Smith.
That's tomorrow. You got to nominate Steps.
Oh, Mills.
Beardo's not putting that on his parlay. He loves Davis Mills.
Jordan Love. He's due.
Jordan Love. All right. Do we have two people that agree with me on Dak?
Dak, I thought you said
Or not
Josh
on Dak,
Allen.
on Josh Allen.
I do like Josh Allen.
I like Josh Allen too.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll add that one. Josh Allen. Okay.
You dropped that stat with the Dalton Kincaid not playing, so I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
And his Bucks defense, they're scrappy out there.
Throw a pick to Antoine Winfield Jr., sir.
There you go.
I
don't know how I feel about Sam Darnold throwing a pick today.
I like it with Crick, but we need one more vote.
I know y'all ain't going to do that. But when he throws a pick on the first drive, don't think I won't come back and say I told y'all so.
Ghost
I'm not feeling Darnold.
or Steps, do you agree with Darnold, yay or nay? You can veto.
Nay.
God, I love this. I'm going to bet 3 units on this today.
Yeah, I'm going to say nay too. I think Stafford's got he's more prone to throw an interception right now than Darnold.
I should parlay them both together.
I think you should too. I'm going to, by the way. Steps, who did you say? Mills?
Yeah, Mills.
I want to say
no.
Titans.
No, dude. MVP Davis Mills.
MVP Davis Mills.
He ain't throwing a pick. Come on.
Let's
get realistic here.
Why are the
I'll
Titans
message you on Twitter when he does.
not playing for the right? They should be playing for the right to wear the Oilers uniforms every time they play. The team that wins the previous game should get to wear the old Houston Oilers uniforms for the next game.
I agree. The Tennessee Titans should not have the Oilers uniforms.
I don't
they
think
left
so either.
and abandoned them.
I don't think
You
so.
know how much money we could have made this season if we would have just bet whoever's playing the Jets to not throw an interception? They still don't have an interception.
The Jets don't have a single interception the entire
They have like
season.
one fumble. Yeah.
And their head coach is a defensive-minded coach?
Mm-hmm.
God almighty, that is the
worst. I second Ghost's J.J. McCarthy is their third.
They should
he's throwing a pick.
They should make.
So far we got Allen
McCarthy 100%. I don't like
Allen McCarthy. And who did you put, Beardo?
Who did I say? Who did I say? Jordan
I think
Love.
said Love.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
I say no.
Oh, Nix is 100% throwing a pick today.
Well, he didn't get nominated, Steps.
I just did. That's why I just threw him out.
That was
there.
your
So I
nomination.
have Josh Allen, J.J. McCarthy. How are we feeling about Jordan Love?
I say no.
No. Herbert?
No on Jordan Love.
All right, there it is.
One, two, yeah.
I need a third one. I need a third
Give
guy
it.
who's guaranteed to throw a pick.
Michael Penis.
Oh, here. No, I got one. I got a guy to throw a pick. First game back, Brock Purdy.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Brock Purdy. I second that one.
Because Arizona's defense is pretty good, with exception to the Seattle game. I mean, they shut down the Dallas Cowboys on that Monday night game. Arizona's defense is pretty good. I think Brock Purdy could throw a pick. I wouldn't be surprised Patrick Mahomes throws a pick.
I was going to say Patrick Mahomes would be a good payout. I would say Patrick Mahomes, but I like that Brock Purdy.
I'm just going to play a 4-legger. Or is that against the rules?
Baker's not a bad one today either.
I mean, you can do what you want. I like giving out the 3-leggers. I think when we all agree on 3 solid ones.
Parlay Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford all to throw a pick.
I like that one, Cricket, because especially in that weather in Buffalo today,
there's
a good chance that wind can take a ball and
I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a bad day for the Bucs, y'all. I love my Buccaneers, love Baker Mayfield. I think it's going to be a bad day for us today, man.
All right. Let's do so we got the 3-legger there for you, Bruto?
Yeah, but it took one out. I tried to do a 5.
Allen.
I can't do 5? on Prize Picks?
You do whatever you want, but for the show's purposes, it's going to be, and I'll bet this: Allen throw an interception,
McCarthy.
Purdy to throw an interception, and McCarthy throw an interception.
It took out Purdy for me. I couldn't do Baker and Purdy for some reason. Maybe that's Prize Picks.
Maybe.
Always some fine print.
Yeah, I can only do 4 max. So I got better payout for Purdy than Baker.
Do Purdy then.
Yep.
Love it.
Oh, it's because you just switched.
Because what?
Purdy, it just switched on Prize Picks. It was a half. Now it's only giving me 1.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they're listening.
It was a half for interceptions, and he was in my fucking shopping cart, and he took it out because Prize Picks bumped it up to 1.5. They are listening, Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
God, Zach Ertz catches and no
sons of
touchdowns.
bitches. Sorry.
No, don't be. Let them know, Beardo. Fuck them.
Fuck, man. Because I don't feel confident in Purdy throwing 2 picks.
Take Baker then.
I've seen offshore books do that before, where you're getting a pretty good line, and as soon as you click it and get ready to put your bet in, the line changes.
Yep, it happens to me all the time over there.
Hey, $20 must be $200.
Let's
Hammer
go,
it.
baby.
Into
Yep.
one. Booyah.
Hammer it.
Hammer it.
Yep. Big J, I do like Stafford throw one as well. I like parlaying Stafford and Darnold together in that game.
All right, I got Josh Allen, Baker, JJ McCarthy, Patrick Mahomes, all to throw an interception today.
That's beautiful.
I mean, sounds like money in the bank. They should pay you already.
Let's fucking go.
I want to do one more real quick for us to nominate. Which quarterback is going to throw for 250 or more yards?
Ooh.
I like how you throw those out there, and you're going to give us 30 seconds to give you a pick.
I'm giving you guys 30. You should have. I told you to start thinking of these things before
30
the show.
seconds.
I can give you a prop, but I can't give you a 250 plus quarterback prop. I didn't prepare for that.
You know who's throwing for 250 today?
Jacoby Brissett.
Davis Mills.
Oh my God, it's been discussed. Jacoby Brissett parlay with Davis Mills, and God, who's next? This is fun.
Caleb
Here we
Williams.
go.
Caleb Williams. Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay, Jacoby
Steps,
Brissett.
I want gut
passing
reaction.
yards.
That's why. I
What'd
want
you say,
gut reaction.
Oh, yeah.
So Jacoby Brissett, 249.5 passing yards. Hammer it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how big
Okay.
I'd let my hammer be, but sure.
And you said Caleb Williams. We all like Caleb Williams for 250.
Yeah, I think they're
Yep.
scoring points in that game too. I think you're gonna have to go over that for them to even be in it.
How do we
And I
feel
do
about
think
Davis
the-
Mills?
No.
I don't know that they're gonna. Only reason I don't like that one, Beardo, you got such a low total in that game today, man. I don't know that we see that many points, and I don't know that usually means that it ain't like you see games go way under and the guys are going way over their passing yard. You know,
Jameis.
I like Justin Herbert.
they could be playing from behind too. So yeah, kind of like Herbert.
I like Herbies. I don't think they're going to run the ball that much.
No,
What
I
about
like
Jameis,
I like that, Will,
250.
because I could see a world where the Chargers are having to come back and he's got to throw it a bunch. I could see that. And they also got banged up running backs, man. They have to throw the balls to be in
What
the
do you
game.
think Steps goes?
And banged up offensive
Herbert.
line.
What Javis with? Well, Herbert.
Herbert, 250.
Herbert. So who's it? We got Brissett, Caleb Williams, and Herbert. Is the three
Well,
there?
I need Steps and Ghost to agree with Herbert.
How many yards did Geno Smith throw against Jacksonville?
I couldn't fucking tell you.
I go Herbert. Jacksonville secondary is awful.
Yeah, I think I agree with Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
if Geno Smith was thrown all over that Jacksonville defense.
Oh, dude. Take Matthew Stafford and Sam Darnold, both 250 plus passing yards, and both to throw a pick.
That's a given. I already told you that one earlier in the week.
But both of them throw a pick too?
Yeah, remember I told you I like that. And 2+ touchdowns.
Did you put it in? What's that get you?
Hold on. I'm doing this one right now.
I kind of like that one though.
Jacoby Brissett over 250. Justin Herbert, they have it at 252.5. And Caleb Williams 250. Hammer it. Put a 10 spot on it.
Hammer it.
Yeah.
All right. I got 4 fucking plays going today already.
I'm gonna show you that the wheel will come through because we're gonna do a 3-leg wheel. That's
On the
gonna win.
wheel?
Hey, real quick. Herbert 250. Yeah, Williams 250. Brissett 250. Plus 850.
Plus 850.
I need it, guys. I got to pay $1,400 on Tuesday for the next stage of this tooth thing.
Let's
so
go.
We got to hit some of these.
All right, here's 3.
All right, am I playing the wheel too? I guess I will.
Man,
Love it.
respin that damn thing so we can at least get it from a game today.
Yeah, that's
Wheel
true.
spoken. Nope, wheel spoken. Gino interception.
It's only a fucking guy.
I like it. I ain't even.
McBride touchdown.
I'm fading this whole parlay.
Dude, that's a winner. That is a freaking winner.
Jamar
if I've ever
Chase
seen one.
over receptions.
That is
So
a winner.
to recap that, Gino interception, McBride touchdown, Chase over receptions.
Jordan Love, anytime interception? Yes.
Jamar
Weirdo
Chase
love.
over on his receptions.
Take Jamar Chase 10 plus receptions today.
Congratulations, Dirt. 13-0, regional title.
Let's go, Derp.
How many receptions, Cricket?
10 plus.
10 plus?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
God,
9.5 gives me a demon.
Hey,
Okay.
Ghost, Gino threw for 284 yards against the Jaguars.
There we go.
What's Chase's normal line at?
8.5.
It don't matter right now because you got Joe Flacco out there, and Joe Flacco is a vet, and he knows that, hey, if I'm going to throw the football, I should throw it to the best guy on the field.
All right, I got Jamar Chase, 9.5 receptions. Trey McBride, anytime touchdown. Geno Smith, interception.
Derp, we will watch that tomorrow for sure. And Lion King, how about Kate Otten? Over yards.
Don't bet on Cade fucking Otten.
Love him.
God
Love 'em.
almighty, y'all quit betting your good, hard-earned money on Cade Otten.
I got 5 parlays going. One of them's got to win, right, Cricket?
What could
One
go
of them's
wrong?
got to.
What could go wrong? I mean, I think there's 3 or 4 of them winning, dude.
I
like
think
the
so.
We may not
too.
lose today, Beardo.
Dude, we just need a Zach Ertz first.
I know,
touchdown.
dude. That'd be legendary.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
telling
that came.
Will, when
through.
was the last time you ran a 3-hour show?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while. I
Yeah,
usually
we
don't
had-
have
you
time.
remember
I mean,
when
this
we
last
had one
45
day?
minutes has been a struggle.
we had one day. Uncle Bob was supposed to come in on the show with us, and we were already at like 3 hours, and then all of a
No,
sudden,
we were at 2.
and then Uncle Bob showed up. That was like a 6-hour stream that day.
Yeah, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm going to be in here for a
I
while.
finally had to leave. It was the day of the bowl games, and Tennessee was playing a bowl game. They played at like 1. I was like, boys, I'm sorry, I got to go. I'm gonna miss kickoff.
Oh yeah, it was New Year's Day. It was
Yeah.
New Year's Day. That's what it was. Yeah,
I'm gonna miss kickoff.
that was fun. All right, guys, that was a good show.
Yeah.
It's a lock of a bet. We love locks here. Shout out to everyone that showed up today. You guys are the real MVPs. Shout out to the Lion King dropping the gifted subbies. Shout out to Devo for the $20 Rumble rant. We really appreciate that. And Grass Guy earlier with the $5 Rumble rant. Oh, that was a super chat. Sorry, $5 Rumble rant from Grass Guy. We're here every Sunday. We're here every Sunday for the Wiseguy Roundtable. Cricket and I are live every day, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for our normal Sports Morning Espresso Shot show, which we will be back tomorrow morning for. I'll probably be live for a Rumble Premium to watch and recap some of the games here at nap time today because I'm going to get some more Rumble Premium hours. So sorry for the YouTube people. I'm going to make Saturdays, and if I can, Sundays, the days I can stream, are going to be Rumble Premium until I get the 5 hours of each month. That way we can just knock it out then. Because I got to do 5 hours a month of premium. So if you want to watch those extra shows, you got to come over to Rumble, search for Game On Show. Trust me, it's worth it. It is worth it.
Good morning, Nevada.
Add a baby. But that'll do it. That'll do it for all of us. What? Nope. You want to say Game On? Say it.
That's right. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. We're not done yet. When we're done, you can.
Boy, that
yell
boy's
it.
wide open already. It's damn 7:30 in the morning. He is wide open.
Oh yeah, they've been up for an hour and a half. Anyways, go follow everyone. Hold on, let me pull this up. I gotta get this thing right. You can follow Cricket at his X account is right there. You can scan that QR code to get Cricket's X account. You can also go to sportspicks.locals.com, which is that QR code. Follow Cricket. Heavy Steps' X is right there. That is his QR code. Fear the Beardo's X right there. And Fear the Beardo's YouTube channel, scan that QR code. You want winning picks, you go to Ghost Wins X account for those free ones. But if you want to get all of his winning picks, what was it? You said 8-0 NBA totals?
Yeah, I'm 8-0 run right now in NBA totals.
Yeah, that his locals, sportsconsultants.locals.com. That's the QR code for that. And that's where you can find all of us. Gentlemen, thank you for getting up early, hanging out, putting on a fun show. I think we did good today. We gave out a lot of prop bets, gave us some parlays. It's kind of a gross week for sides and totals, I think, unless your steps you've never seen an under you don't like.
Never. Right.
Anyways, you guys have a good one. We'll be back next week for this show, but please come check out the Sports Morning Espresso Shot each week. I promise you guys will enjoy that. But until then,
good luck,
good gambling,
and game on.
Yeah.
Say it. They can hear
Say
you.
game on, man. Say it, bro.
Okay.